You know what, dude? You stink. You know what, dude? Fucking, you moron. You know what, dude? Look at this cocksucker. You know what, dude? Really, dude? Really? You know what, dude? You stink.
Yeah, baby. We're starting the podcast right now. Ooh. Joe. The fuck? How'd that feel?
Is that good? Are we good? Are we on?
Yeah, we're on.
We're on.
I don't know.
You lunatic.
hear anything. I just came from MMA, dog. I'll fuck everybody up.
You won't fuck anybody up.
Well, and I think that I think it's okay if you take MMA.
Yes.
You can beat up women. I think
Sure.
You can beat up.
if you're trained.
Yes.
Like if I know how to beat up men and women,
Yeah.
so I think I can kind of I can fuck up Gabby if you want.
As a woman, I say that that's true.
Yeah, I think that's what do you call it? Equality? Am I saying equality?
That's what Elizabeth Warren calls it.
I love Elizabeth Warren.
I know you do. We're not talking about
Do all politics.
We do not talk politics. I actually was. I used to take boxing with Keith and all them, right?
Keith and the girl?
Keith, no. My mic is my mic on?
I got nothing.
You got nothing?
We got to start all over. No, I can hear it. It's
Oh, you good, right?
quiet. Yeah,
You
I can
good?
hear you. Yeah.
I used to take boxing with Keith when I lived in the city. Right down here
It
on
looks like
Broadway.
I think you won.
So it was me, Keith, Amy, Marina, sometimes Rachel.
Yes.
And it was great. It was hard. And I got really good at it. I got a little too cocky, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
The guy put me in the ring
Yeah.
to spar
Yes.
with this little Filipino woman. Fucking ripped the shit out of me.
Yeah, sparring is hard. I started sparring a little bit with Diego,
Yeah?
and he's better than I am.
Yeah.
He's good.
He's Spanish.
Is he Spanish?
Diego?
Yeah.
Diego Lopez?
Yeah.
Really?
I didn't realize that.
Zach, I'm right on that, right?
I'm going to go to a different guy.
Right, yeah.
He's very Spanish.
He sounds Spanish.
Yeah, he's very Spanish.
He's from Florida, so
So he's probably Cuban,
maybe he's Cuban.
Puerto Rican, maybe Dominican.
That's all of them.
Yeah. Well, no, there's Mexican.
Colombian,
Yeah.
South America.
Yeah, Brazilian.
Are we still farting on the show? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Oh, that was something else. Becky, I'm sorry.
How you doing, Joe?
I'm doing great, buddy. It's good to see you. I miss you.
I miss you too. You've been all over the place.
I've been out and about. I was in Seattle for a while, Appleton, Wisconsin.
How was Appleton?
Appleton's okay. It's pretty good. I recorded an album there 9 years ago.
At the Skyline.
At Skyline. It was my first ever headlining weekend.
Really?
I recorded an album,
What a-
and I'm stretching on the album.
What do you
Well, you know what was nice about it? I went back
What do you
there,
mean you're stretching?
and I had like 33 minutes of material. On the album, I'm doing the thing.
What's the album called?
You know what they say? It's called So Far No Good. And there's some great jokes on there, but it's garbage. But you know how, like, we say in certain circles, you spot it, you got it. Meaning, like,
Wait, I've never heard.
you never heard that one?
You spot it,
it's
you got it.
Meaning, like, oh,
Like
that guy's fucking being a dick, so he can get that girl. When you notice things like that, that's because you do it also.
Okay, I never heard that.
Spot it, you got it.
Spot it, you
You
got
should be
it.
hanging out with
Like
me
in-
more often.
I should. You say it like in a Boston accent.
You spot it,
Dude,
you
you
got
spot
it.
it, you got it, kid.
I'm Martha.
And that's I spot it and you
Hi,
got
I'm
it.
Martha, and if you spot it, you got it.
I got it.
Don't read any reviews of this fucking album.
Oh,
'cause
please.
It can't be good.
I need
remember one
review.
early on was really bad. One
me
of them
get
was
one.
like, all the 5 stars must be his friend. Is that a review?
Yeah.
Wow,
Oh,
read it.
There's one from a guy that really trashed it.
I can
Please
barely see it.
Is it all right? The title of the new album from Joe List, So Far No Good. could not be more of a misnomer.
Oh, this is a
Perhaps,
good one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think this
All
is
right,
a
scroll
nice
down.
one.
Get out
Let's
of
find
that.
a bad one.
Yeah, find a bad one. That's a 3-star.
That's really nice of them.
That's 3
freaking
star.
awesome. There was one. I do remember there was one because I remember Dave Waite texted me and was like, "Hey, don't read this review," and I was like, "Oh, jeez." But there was one review.
Where
they're
are the
like,
reviews? On the
on the iTunes?
on
thing, but
iTunes.
somewhere
Don't
there
go.
must
Don't
be.
Google review because you'll come up with all good ones. Go to iTunes if you can.
Yes.
But so I did. But anyways,
Yeah.
I'll see a comic on stage
Yes.
and they'll go.
Maybe like, why can't I be like him?
No, they'll
Oh, sorry.
they'll say something like this. What was that? What'd you say?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I heard something over there. And I'm like, oh, they're filling time. I did that. Where everything you hear, you go, oh, what happened over there? Let me see if I can get 8 minutes on this. That's what
What,
I'm
you mixing
doing
a drink?
on the
What
album.
kind of drink you getting?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I heard someone order a drink, I think. And then people were like, oh, I said, I'll have a Bud Light. Whoa, Bud Light. Look at this guy. And then you're like, there's nothing there. That feeling of trying to fill the material. But I'm doing a lot. Like, even my wife was like, I remember listening to your CD before we were dating and thinking, this is a lot of crowd work. It's bad.
I did mine on my album. It's not on it, but I recorded 5 sets at the Comedy Stop in Houston. And Robert Kelly Live is the name of it. And I self-produced. And there was one clip, I was going to put it on the album. It was me screaming at a guy. I lost it.
Yeah.
Why?
This cocksucker in the front row was just staring at me with his arms folded during the set. And it was it was the Sunday night show and nobody was there. I had the album, but I was still running it just to see if I could get it. And it wasn't that packed.
Right.
And this cocksucker sat up front and just folding his arms. And I kicked him out.
Yeah.
I was just like, why the fuck? Why come? I just lost it. Like it just all came crumbling down. I was like, why would you come?
You should find that and make it a bonus track on.
I snapped. I go, get the fuck out! Just go! And then this couple left with him. I go, good for you. I mean, they actually left before him because I was snapping so bad that they were like, this is bullshit. I go, good. You made a decision. You hate me. You don't like what I'm doing, but you're a man. You stood up and you left. You didn't sit here and take my shit and just watch me. You're a man. You got your wife and left. I was just screaming at this guy. I go, but you're a piece of shit. You don't even have a spine like that man. Everybody just started walking out of the room.
This should be the album. This should be an album like
The
this.
whole album.
Didn't DeRosa do an album of
No, that's
snaps?
every album he's done. He just snaps on the crowd.
Yeah, mine's garbage. But there's some great jokes on there. Like, there's good jokes on there.
Yeah.
But I was basically like a feature act who
Right.
got a headlining weekend, and I was like, and then they were like, maybe we could do an album. And I was like, great. And I was
at
also
the
a drunk.
Skyline.
So, anyways, it was weird going back to Skyline because it was 9 years ago. I went there twice. One time I did it with DePaulo. One time I headlined. But I was so fucked up on weed and booze. Like, I didn't even remember the town. Like, usually you drive through and you're like, oh, dude, that's the bar. I was like, I've never been
Appleton.
here. I don't think I've ever
Houdini.
been here.
Houdini was born there
Oh, no kidding. David Ortiz met his wife at Skyline. She
at
was
the
a
Comedy
waitress.
Club.
Yes.
A lot of big girls in fucking Appleton.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of big girls and a lot of pregnant girls.
Heavyweights. We call them.
Heavyweights.
A lot of heavyweights.
I remember when I was there, I was like, wow, a lot of big boned women around here.
Hey.
And a lot of them had babies.
Yeah, that's what
Very
they do.
young.
You get DUIs and you fuck. That's what people. That's America basically. DUIs and
The
pregnancies.
last time I was there, it was with Kevin Meaney was the headliner.
Oh,
I don't care.
How's
I
he
don't
doing?
care. He's not doing too well lately.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he passed away on a couch
Oh,
up in Westchester.
yeah, it's sad.
Yeah, that is sad. He was a great guy.
I think we talked about this before. What's weird with comedy sometimes, or life, people like that, I didn't see Meanie often. I did Aruba with him. We spent a week together.
Yeah.
I'd see him occasionally at the cellar.
Yeah.
But when you don't see people very often, when they die, you kind of forget that they died.
Yeah.
Like you're like, how's me? Oh, fuck. I was doing a bit a second ago.
Of course.
But there are moments where you're like, oh, right.
Did you ever call the number?
Oh, no.
I still have Patrice's number in my phone.
Oh,
Yeah. What if I called it and he answered?
that would be pretty cool.
He was like, yo, what's up, Bobby? Don't tell
He's
nobody.
like, I can't talk. I'm not supposed to
Yo,
be on my phone here.
Remember when I took? remember when you said you love secrets?
That would be amazing if he just was hiding out.
Yeah.
He's tough to hide.
Yeah, he's tough to.
Who do you miss? Who do you miss the most in your life that's gone? Or your dad just passed, so probably that's something.
Yeah, I mean, there's two different. There's personal and then there's business, and sometimes they mix.
Is your dad business?
No, he's personal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I miss my dad. I miss my Larry. Because when I was younger, I pulled away from him.
Right.
And I pulled away from my mom. My teens and 20s, even when I was sober, I still pulled away. I was just like, I'm going to do my shit. Because they would give me the shit that they got. You should get a backup job. You should have a career. You should get something that you can blah, blah, blah. They were looking for my, parents back in the day they were looking at your retirement when you were fucking 18.
Right.
What are you going to do when you're my age? Well, you're not even your age. You're not retired, you fucks.
Right.
That's what they did. It's like, what are you going to do when you're fucking 90 is the only thing they worried about.
Right.
Which I get. Back in the day, you got a house, you supported your family, and then you retired and died. But, our generation was like, fuck it, go for it. At least me.
Yeah.
So I had to pull away from them. I had to really rip away from them to go do my shit and fail and live in shitholes and move to New York. I remember them driving to New York. They were like, what the fuck are you doing? You're fucking... they must have been like, you'll be home in a month. This is stupid.
Yeah, I always wondered that with my parents because they were supportive.
Yeah.
But I always wondered what the secret conversation... Well, there must have been a conversation where they were like, this is fucking crazy. We're going to have... There's no way. Comedy.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I remember one night, my stepdad was actually talking about like how much money could you make doing this, and I dropped a check and it was $3,000, and he was pissed.
Yeah.
He was like, huh? He got like, what the fuck? You what the? I've seen you. You don't deserve that.
Yeah, that's
you know what
I
I mean?
think a weird thing for them to. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a weird. They didn't understand that type of money, but they also don't understand that. Look, yes, I make that money, but I can't support you. I can't pay your house off.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I think there's a thing in there too. Look, if Max was making money, I'd be like, come on, get me a boat. I mean, something.
Right.
It's just there's no way your parents, there's fucking no way your parents, if you're in show business, aren't like, okay, I've seen him on TV. He was on a TV show. Get me a new car. Pay the house off.
Yeah.
Something. And they don't understand you really can't do that until you have big, big money.
But it's awkward because I've helped my parents out too, but there's also this weird, I think, shame involved.
With you or them?
With them.
Oh, fuck
where
yeah.
Their son is like, I'll just pay for that. There has to be a thing of like, oh, okay, thank you. Like that can't feel great when your child is like, I'll pay for this.
Yeah.
It's got to be a weird feeling, I imagine. And a bit of maybe resentment or...
I mean, but do you understand? Shame. It's like, look, we gave you everything your whole life until you didn't need us anymore, and then you left.
Right.
And it's like, we need you now because the whole world has changed. Money's changed. Everything's a little more expensive. Everything's a little more fucked up.
Right.
The neighborhood we lived in is more crazy. I mean, so it's like, all right, we'll give back. If I could, I would pay everything off.
Of course. I always think that's the first thing I would do if I had big money.
Well, first thing I would do is do what I did, is buy a house for my family. First thing is this, my family, number one.
Right.
Max, my wife, they have to be taken care of. Then comes my mom and family.
Right.
You know?
Where do I kind of pop in?
You are right after my mom. I mean, right after my mom.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, you're right. If you need something, you're right after that.
I'm ahead of these three nitwits, right?
You're ahead of most of them.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, of course.
I feel like I'm up there.
Gabby, what do you need?
A
phone
I
to
don't
call
need
your
anything.
dad?
No, I don't need anything, but I feel like I'm up there.
I mean, look, you're up there, but not in front.
I won't ask for anything, but I want to be up there.
If you needed something, I would give it to you, but
Okay.
I would definitely go to your dad. Hey, dude, I did give her.
Right.
look,
And he'd pay you back.
I mean, look, dude. With the VIG, too. I'd have to charge him a VIG.
Sure.
Just because, no.
Yeah.
No, I mean, of course, I would give you guys anything.
So just so I'm clear, so like if someone was like, I'm going to kill Joe or your son, you'd pick me?
I would
die?
have to pick. If someone was going to pick Max or you, I
Yeah.
would definitely pick you.
To die.
You die.
Right.
I,
That's fair. I just wanted to make sure we were on
you
the
want to
same
do the Dawn thing?
page.
We can do the Dawn thing.
Well, you got to go younger. But sometimes whoever the youngest person is, you got to save. Me or Dawn, like you got to save me. I'm a little bit younger than her.
You're a little younger, yeah.
Yeah. And this is the thing with showbiz.
A little less cunty.
Look, this is pretty cunty. The thing with showbiz is we're in the lottery. Like my parents,
Yeah.
or your mother, or my aunt, they're always gonna make fucking 18 grand a year, and they can cut coupons, and
Yep.
they can buy generic brands.
Boom.
But you and I, and Gabby, I guess, whatever. But like, we're in the lot. Like, you hit a show, boom. All of a sudden, like Sal Volcano's got to be worth $900 billion.
Yeah.
This guy, he's a whatever.
I mean, for being silly in Staten Island with his friends.
Yes, he was being silly, and bang, we're being silly. We got
pure
nothing.
luck.
But
Pure luck.
well, he's very skillful,
no,
obviously, very likable.
Of course, it's his talent, their talent,
Of course.
and their desire to create met luck.
Right. And Dan
Yeah.
Soder, I mean, this guy's about to have $20 million. I secretly think Soder has more money than fucking Bill Gates.
I hope he fucking holds on to that hair, but yeah. I mean, for a couple of years he'll have it.
Speaking of which, where are the other guests? I was told there was a bunch of heavy hitters coming.
Well,
I thought there was a bunch of heavyweights going to be here, and I'm over here carrying the goddamn show.
Soder will be here in 15 minutes.
I like to snipe. I like to just
I
sit
know you do,
and
buddy.
zing. Now I'm over here talking. I don't even know what I'm talking about over here.
Verzi was supposed to be here, but he called me. I knew he was canceling. He called me this morning. Yo, what's up? So what's this thing? What's the plan?
Oh, as soon
And
as
I was
someone's
like, oh,
answer
boy.
starts with questions,
Yeah,
it's
you're like,
going bad.
I go, listen, it's Joe, Dan. He goes, so you don't need me. I'm like, well, I don't know if that's the case. I thought it would, be us three. And he was like, no, I was like, I'll let you. And I was like, all right, you want to get out? He's like, man, if you don't need me, I'm like, I do. It's not that I don't need you. Stop saying that. But I understand.
I want you.
I understand that you live in North Salem. You're a half hour from me.
Massachusetts? What is he, a witch?
He's up in Westchester, Salem. There's a North and South Salem. I'm actually looking for a home in South Salem. So if you and Sarah want to buy a house,
We don't. You want to know something that's happening in our lives about homes?
yeah,
Should we finish the Verzi? I could tease it.
I mean tease it. Yeah, I guess.
Tease.
Well, you
Something
know what I wanted.
crazy's happening in my life.
All right. Well, here's
Big.
Okay.
Huge.
All right. Well, now anything we go to is gonna stink.
Yeah, no. It's something we might be.
Well,
Big change coming. What's up with Verzi?
You dumping Sarah? So
Spot it. You got it.
You spot it. You got it. I guarantee.
Martha.
I
And if you spot it, you got it.
I guarantee I asked her for a name of the show at the end. She goes, I was thinking about Verzi No Show. I'd be like, what was the other thing? I don't know. What was it? I'd be like, you spot it, you got it. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, write it down, asshole. Anyways, well, the original thought that we were going with that I'd like to get back, because I hate when podcasts do that. When they come up with something and they don't finish the thought. My father, I miss him now a lot because he was about to be a big part of my life with Max.
Right.
Because he's such a great dad. He's just old school 1950s Frank Sinatra, cooks, cleans, and loves and sings and laughs guy, right? And he would have been a big part of my kid's life and my life because, all the questions I would ask him about the backyard or about Max, and he would talk to me about it. But the last year or so in his life, he was sick.
Right.
And we didn't know it. He wouldn't tell us because he's such a fucking man.
Yeah.
He's such a man where he was like, you know what I mean? And he shouldn't have got that job. He should have just went and got better. But he went and he got this job. He got fired in his 60s, got another job a year later. And that the first week of the job is when he got sick and he passed away. So do I miss him? Yes, I miss him so much. But I wish he was around because it's hard I don't have anybody to call.
Right.
I'm not, I'll call Keith. What do I do? When Max, just hit that mother, what? No, I don't.
You're bugging me.
Just kick him in the nuts. What? Let him blow somebody. What? No. Get him some pussy. Nope. Nobody I know. I mean, Lewis, but no. No, Lewis is a great dad. But yeah, it's hard. It's just harder because it was always great to have be able to call. Hey, listen, this happened. Oh, what you want to do? And he's very cool about it. So that part I miss. I wish I had an older male figure in my life that I could call and be and have those questions about Max.
Right.
Whatever. I mean, it's cool. I figure it out. Yep.
Google.
Yeah.
So him more than Patrice.
I would say him more than Patrice.
Right.
Patrice, I miss. This is why I miss Patrice, though. I wish Of course, I loved him, and I talked to him too about shit like this. You know, my kid's name is me and him talked about what we were gonna name our sons.
Wow.
You know, and I was like Max. I was like Maximus, and he's got to do Maximus. You know what I mean? You know, we kept going Maximus Decimus Meridius because that was one of our favorite movies. And I remember we would always talk about having a kid and blah blah blah. And he was, I think he was definitely probably gonna have a kid with Vaughn, and he would have been a great dad. Fucking incredible. I remember when he came to my house in L.A. and we had these two little dogs, two little puppies, and I was like, shit, he's gonna hate these dogs. And he sat down. I remember he was on a fucking blow-up mattress in my living room in Culver City. Both of the dogs went to him and slept with him.
That's sweet.
And because dogs know good people. And I remember him just sitting there with Diva, just patting her. Just, you know, and he was the most gentle fucking giant I ever met. So yeah, but Patrice now, he would tell everybody to go fuck themselves.
Yeah, that's what I miss artistically.
We could all, I you know, I feel like I loved getting behind him with shit like that. I loved when he was my friend, when he would call somebody out in a big way on TV and just smack people. Remember that thing he did with the lady on the news? It was like, great. Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, him and Bird do that. They're very precise, but Patrice was real precise with why you're wrong.
Right.
Why
and
you're wrong, yeah.
Not a white male, which helps.
Yeah.
Where we got anything coming from us is a little bit tainted because
of Elizabeth Warren.
That's the
No, I'm kidding.
That's the you know, that's the whatever. That's the way it is these days.
It is a weird fucking, it is, you can't say shit.
Look at what he pulled up. White men must be stopped. The very future of mankind depends on it.
Yeah. I don't know, but I think they're talking about the wrong
off.
white guys. I don't think there's too many of those white guys left.
Which ones?
The
no,
ones
there's
they're
a lot.
talking about.
I think there's a lot.
All right, name 5.
5? This is a bad topic.
All right.
It's going to lead to a bad place.
Maybe you just get into a big fight.
But anyways, big things happening with Sarah and I.
You have a baby.
We're moving to Hollywood. Hollywood, baby. Ow, ow, ow.
What?
Yep. No, I'm kidding. Bobby's face is bumming me out. I don't like Bobby's face. I can't do things like this.
Are you fucking moving to L.A.?
No. What are you kidding? No, but listen to this. Our apartment. You've never been to our
You
apartment.
just made me angry.
I know. Well, you bummed me out. Your face was weird.
Yeah, because you said you're moving to L.A. You
I'm
fuck.
kidding. What, you
You're
think I'm
not
moving to
LA.
No, of course I'm not LA, but I do like LA. I'm not one of these guys.
I like LA too.
Soder's one of these guys. There's a lot of these guys that are like, dude, LA's fucking whatever. I'm like, it's unreal. LA's my second favorite city. What don't you like? The mountains, the fucking ocean. You don't like being able to hike and swim in the Pacific on the same day?
No,
it's beautiful.
I like LA. I'm fine with LA with that shit. Absolutely. But you're not LA.
No, I'm not LA.
Way. Your mind would explode there.
It's not for me. But you know what? I do think sometimes when I spend, first of all, my 2 favorite things to do are swimming in the ocean.
Oh, sorry.
Swimming in the ocean and sucking dick.
Great, yeah.
I like swimming in the ocean and hiking. That's like the 2 times I'm the happiest in my life. So I think sometimes I'm like, I'm living in the wrong place. What is this?
Yeah.
I hate everybody here. I'm like, you're a cunt. You're walking on the wrong side of the sidewalk. That was a fucking green light. Stop opening the subway doors with your baby, you fucking idiot.
You got to get the fuck out of the city. Go where I live. Dude, me and Dawn went on a hike with Max the other day. We're in the woods in 10 minutes. 10 minutes, we're on a trail.
Right.
Yeah. 10
Jersey?
minutes. Fuck
Jersey.
Jersey.
Ugh.
Ugh, fuck Jersey.
Oh, gross.
Fuck it. Ugh.
Yucky. I do love the Jersey
Fucking
Shore, though.
It's the best.
That's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Listen, you should move up to where I am.
But listen to what's happening with our home. We got this. We got a badass apartment, brand new. It's
Bad meaning good or bad meaning bad?
bad, good.
Zach?
I'm from the '90s, dog.
Zach's a rapper. He knows.
Are you a rapper?
I am.
You never heard of songs?
I also live like 4 blocks away from Joe.
That's right. We're neighbors.
You do?
yeah.
Did you ever invite him over?
No. A rapper? I don't think so. Anyways, so
And he's Arab.
Arab.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I hope your career blows up.
What the-
I I sent a tape to SNL. Fingers crossed.
We have a couple of tapes we want to send SNL too.
Oh, don't come on, dude. But anyways, we have this huge apartment, and then they're building an apartment below our apartment. And my landlord is like, "We're gonna knock down the ceiling or whatever, spiral staircase. You can have it for a very small amount more." So I'm doubling the size of my apartment. I'm gonna have like a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom home in Astoria for
Really?
like good money.
Wow.
I was reluctant, but he's like, take it. I'll knock it. We'll sign a lease. He's like, we love having you. The whole thing.
Really?
Whoa.
I'm gonna have a fucking massive apartment.
Now how they're gonna build it?
Whoa!
So they're gonna
Who
build
could
it
be
now. Who can it be now? Who can it
They're
be?
building like the downstairs is built. Now they just gotta bust through our floor, which is a little nerve wracking.
So they're gonna bust through your floor.
I guess so. It's a little.
What are you
weird.
gonna do?
I don't know. Just not.
What are you gonna? It's the winter. It's the winter's coming.
That's what I'm worried.
Yeah, have you seen Game of Thrones?
This is what
the winter's coming.
I have not, but this is what I'm worried about. Is like I got to ask him. Like, do we have to heat 2 levels now? Like, is our heating bill going to be quadruple?
Yes.
Air conditioning? Do we have to cover up the thing?
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, Danny boy,
Can't jump in yet.
the pipes are calling.
Danny. What? I'm just
From
repeating everything
Glen
you
to
said.
Glen and down the mountainside. But we're gonna. You say Tora Tora Tora?
It's an Irish lullaby.
Oh, that's nice.
that was beautiful.
That was nice. I think if both of us, if we sing quiet enough, we can actually sing
Yeah,
okay.
let's try another song.
Whisper sing.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bobby. Happy birthday to
Sorry, y'all. I had to take a little squirt
I think that was
after
nice.
a rock
That was
sesh.
beautiful.
That was a short squirt.
Yeah.
Dude, you take small peas too.
Hey,
No,
don't-
that's Sean Patton.
I pee a lot.
Sean Patton. Are these your old stairs from your house?
No, actually, Joe just made a big announcement on the YKWD.
I'm moving to LA, dog.
He's moving to LA. He's gone. I made the
It
same
sounds-
face. The same face. Don't get mad. It's not true.
It's
Put
not,
the headphones back
it's
on.
not true. We could have gone another second.
Yeah.
I was
Not true.
mad.
No, because it really made me mad too.
Yeah.
It made me fucking. I was so aggravated.
No, I would never leave.
Those are the stairs that I shit my pants on when I shit myself at your house.
You shit
On the
your
stairs?
pants at my house.
I've told you this story.
Why
You're
don't
worse
my
than my
s-
grandma.
Yeah,
You're
but
worse
they-
than my grandma who's 92 years old.
She's still alive?
God bless.
Oh, good.
She doesn't know any. Like, I'll tell her things 20 times. I have told you on this podcast
Well, why on my stairs? You never said stairs.
because I was downstairs.
Now you keep adding details once a year.
I was on antibiotics and I was
Why?
drinking beers downstairs.
You
and
had
I
a
was,
fucking flu in my house?
no, I had strep throat, and I was drinking downstairs. I had wings and a couple Budweisers. And
You were eating in my bed?
no, I was downstairs in the at the cellar.
Oh, is that when
Oh.
you fucked the chick in the bed?
I didn't fuck in the bed. I fucked in the shower.
Oh.
My fucking awesome shower.
That was awesome.
Oh,
Thank you.
right.
By the way, I jerked off to that recently, so thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that was a
I'm
good
glad.
memory.
I'm glad
Great
you-
shower. Scraped my feet up, but that was awesome.
Have you considered that the lady might not want you jerking off to her?
She's a woman. I think she was 43.
Thank you very much. She was not 43.
No, ladies,
well
ladies
into her
cool.
late 30s. she
Girl,
was deep in her late 30s.
Deep 30s. He was young 20.
girl is bad. Lady's fine. You can say lady.
Lady. She was a lady of the
Lady.
shower.
Yeah, but she was old.
She wasn't old. She was
Old
older.
for you.
My wife
older.
is
What are you
40.
talking about?
One.
Your wife is 41?
Yeah.
Holy
She was
shit.
great.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Dan.
she-
Proper reaction. Appreciate it.
I have an honest reaction. Do you appreciate honesty? Say it again. Say it again. How old's your wife?
She's 41.
Wow, that's awesome.
But no, that's not the
All
right
right, try
That
it
was
again.
fake.
Try it again. Try it again. Here we go. Do it again. How old's
She's-
your wife?
She's 41 years young.
Oh, mature.
No.
Oh, okay.
God damn
Don't
it,
say
Bobby.
mature
What's
like that
mature?
either.
Try it again.
look
Watch,
damn
Bobby,
tired.
just watch.
Yeah, good.
How old Sarah?
My wife is 41 years old.
Wow, she looks fantastic.
Thank you. I
Oh,
appreciate
cool.
that.
Let's try it again then. Here we go. Ready?
Acting off. Acting off.
Here we go. Go.
She's 41 years old.
Does she know my mother?
I like that. You know what? That's the right way to go. But I took antibiotics and I had Budweisers and wings at the olive tree.
Jesus.
And then I took a cab and I had to poop. and you know the door
Yeah,
code to
out
get
front,
in
yeah.
your building.
Yeah, yeah,
I got that, and I was like, I'm home free.
yeah.
And I walked in, and Diva and Kelby were yipping downstairs. And
Yeah.
you had that gate.
Yeah.
The second I stepped on that spiral staircase, my butthole had a little light, and poop just started dumping out into my underwear. And I ran downstairs and kicked the gate off over your bed. You know where the other side of your bed was, where that fucking dresser was?
You've never told me this.
I fucking clean kicked it over your bed.
You've never told me
And then I
this.
just ran into the bathroom and pulled it down, and there was a racquetball amount of shit in
Oh.
my. And then Diva and Kelby were just like, and I was like, shut up, and I was just shitting intensely. And then I had poopy butt, so I had to get in your shower and wipe my butt
you
cheeks.
washed shit in my shower?
I made sure it was down the drain.
You didn't tell me that.
I
You
told
keep adding to this
I
fucking
told you.
story. You're trying to
I
make
told
me
you.
crazy.
And then I threw away my poopy underwear with your dog's poop because I walked him. Because I was good. I was a good house.
that is
Did
that
the
actually-
dogs
cover.
get any poop licks in?
No, because I kept doing this. I kept swatting them away. They were tiny, and they kept being like, their little tongues. I was like, no.
Wow.
They try to sniff your shit.
Yeah, but I had.
That'd be funny if Kelby just shit right next to you because he smelled shit.
Dude, it was funny when Kelby and Diva shit outside, and then I just put it in the same bag
Oh,
the
as your underwear?
Yeah, and then I threw it outside by
Oh my
the
God.
mental patient.
How
place.
very metaphorical, though, that you're. Oh, can we talk about Joker?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck
sure.
yeah!
All right.
How metaphorical that
God.
you're
You
having
have
like
friends?
Nobody, not really.
God damn.
Well, my
Jesus
wife,
Christ.
but I don't know who's seen it, who hasn't seen it, and I want to talk about it because I
right.
really enjoyed it. But if I was a filmmaker, which I am in my head a little,
Yeah.
it'd
You're
be
a creative-
metaphorical that
you're a creative type.
you're spiraling down when you shit your pants. That would be one of those things that you're like, the director chose.
I just thought it was funny that poop shot out of my butt
Yeah,
at
but
that
here,
moment.
this is what I
That
think is
happens a
funny.
lot.
As you tell me this story before. I've never heard
Look it up.
the front door story. I've never heard kicking the thing over my bed story.
I'm pretty sure
And
I've
I've never
told you
heard
both.
about the dogs.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make Jacob on the Bonfire go back, and I told you that story on the Bonfire, and I
Yep.
bet we can find it, and I bet I said
I bet you didn't.
the dog.
I bet you didn't.
Hashtag gaslighting.
Gaslighting.
That's gaslighting you.
What-
I'm not
what-
gaslighting him at all. You
Yeah,
just
you
learned
are.
that term, didn't you?
Yeah, he
No, I
did. He
no.
used it last time on the podcast.
Yeah, Joe.
Dog.
Joe comes in with a new term.
Dog.
Yeah.
I know about gaslighting. It's from the film. I'm a film guy.
No, you're not. You were on tour with fucking Louie, and he said it 5 times, and you looked it up.
When you do that to me, it makes me enraged.
Yes.
Makes
Why,
me
Coming right
enraged.
from Alan.
Well,
Hold
Louie's
on.
a smart guy.
Hold on.
It makes
Yes.
me fucking enraged.
Yes.
Okay.
Tell him how you feel.
All right. Okay.
Of course.
I don't mean to make you enraged. I'm just saying Louie's a smarter guy than you. Oh, smart.
That's a debate for when we're not recording.
What
He's
a-
a very smart guy.
That would be a fun trivia pursuit. Louis versus
trivia.
Joe.
He'll well, it depends on the category.
If it's Pearl Jam, you got them all.
Yeah,
day.
yeah. I got a couple of categories.
If it's Pearl Jam or empathy for your friends.
What
But,
about?
I mean, like he like dominated.
yeah.
He like he dominated on Jeopardy. I mean, it was like it was a display.
Oh, he's crazy.
Yeah, he
He's
knows a
smart.
lot of
Yeah.
things.
I would say, what if we do Massachusetts Trivial Pursuit?
Yeah, Joe would win.
I don't know. He knows a lot. We're similar things, but he knows a lot. But there's times when I'm like, no, that's
Yeah.
incorrect.
And when you're talking about what emotional connection,
Being there for people.
I'm not comfortable with any of this.
I'm kidding.
I don't know the guy. I was just jumping on Bobby's
I
bandwagon.
know. We're
But
just
anyway, he's
joking.
not a fan.
I know. I figured that. I knew that a long time
I'm
ago. at the
joking. I
cellar.
know you think that. He
I
loves
always
you.
told Joe that Louis treats me like the parent of a friend that doesn't like me.
Here's Soder. Here's
Yeah,
Soder.
because you know why?
Why?
Because you got it.
What?
You got it. You
What
got
does that
it. You have it.
Thanks,
He
dude.
takes little birds with broken wings under his wing.
Learns to fly.
Fly.
Take these broken wings and learn to fly.
You say my wings are broken?
No, you
Yeah, you got little fucking.
I'm gonna fucking.
you got bird bones,
I'm gonna
dude.
break your glasses.
What's
I do
up, bird
MMA.
bones?
Put your
I'll
glass
fucking
back
choke
on.
What's
you
up,
both
bird
out.
bones? Shut
I'll
up.
You want
fuck
to punch me
guys
again?
up.
I'll let you punch me
Fucker,
again.
get it.
Put your
I
glass
said,
back on.
This is
for
like
sure.
the first UFC where there was no weight classes.
I was watching some of those. They didn't know what the hell was going on. They didn't know what was going on. The
Yeah,
guy,
that sumo
Ken
wrestler got-
Shamrock, tapped, and then he tried to keep fighting.
Yeah, he did.
The ref didn't even do anything.
If you really want to
yeah.
see the best first UFCs, go to the third one where there's just this Canadian guy in a cut-off T-shirt and karate pants, and he's just lighting people up.
Yeah.
because he just runs forward going like that. It's one of the best.
Oh,
That's a
funny.
guy who I think it was the first one where there was they made a rule. you can't punch in nuts after that because I think that same guy ran up to this fat, I think sumo guy.
He kicked him. He gave him a backwards kick and he knocked his tooth out. I was
No, it
watching
a
with my
guy.
stepdad.
No, not that guy. I know who you're talking about.
That was the first match
That-
ever in UFC.
you know
and he
that
got
guy
kicked
is,
in the
though?
face and his fucking tooth
No, not
flew
that
out.
guy. There's another guy. He was just it was a Japanese guy.
Yeah.
That guy's Hawaiian, by the way.
Okay.
He is on Hawaii 5-0.
Oh,
He's
Really?
one of he's one of the he's the big Hawaiian on Hawaii 5-0.
He was the guy that got his tooth
He's
kicked
the guy
out?
who got his tooth flew across.
Dude,
right
by
out
the
of
way, it looked
cage.
like a little white supremacist too in long pajama pants. That's it. That's the fight right there.
Yeah,
The guy on the right just fucking nailed him.
But he kicked him while he was down. There was another guy who he just punched him. First UFC, punching the dude in the nuts. He punched him he just kept smashing his
I
balls.
love it. What a way
And
to
they
go.
made a rule the next one.
He should have said his fighting style was little brother. I fight like a little brother. I bite and go for nuts. And sometimes I lay on my back and I do the wheel kick.
Yeah, the first UFC was great.
Sarah had a funny idea that I think would be funny to shoot as a sketch. I was, rear naked choking her
Oh, cool.
in the house.
How's that not abuse?
It's for fun.
Okay.
It's just for sex.
I'm going to say that if I ever lay a lady out. I go, that was fun. We're just learning boxing.
Yeah, well, it's so I can have sex with her. But I was choking her.
He goes, tap,
Yeah.
tap. You can't tap. Let's do
Then
it.
She started pinching my arms
I love
really
it.
hard, and I was like, fuck. What the fuck? And I'm like, that would be a great move in MMA. The guy, instead of tapping, he's just like, you fucking.
I'll tell you right now, if anyone tries to give me an MMA hold, I just jam my thumb into their armpit. They'll let go real fast after that.
You might think that.
you
Bring
just
it on,
tickle
dog.
somebody.
I'll put my gloves on.
Tickle, man.
I didn't realize how dominating of a tickler I am. What I do is I get the elbows down on him, and then I just get in there with these long, bony fingers.
Tickling, that's the thing that would enrage me, though. I
Jay,
remember, I would be like,
Jay
I'd be like, I'm
can't
going
be
to.
tickled, or he says he's going to piss his pants. So people take shots at tickling him. Shane Gillis will try to tickle him all the time, and Jay will be like, Jay thinks he does the thing where he laughs and he goes, "That's seriously not cool. It's seriously not cool."
Do you know it's seriously not cool mentioning that name?
Yeah, don't
on the
mention
show?
Shane. What are you
I
doing?
don't know what's going on, dude.
We're trying
All
to
right,
have
what
a
are you guys,
nice
Asian?
show.
What's whoa,
I'm
whoa!
just saying. What do you guys? What's your problem?
I am a little. I'm part.
What are you? Part
You
duck?
look Asian-ish.
I am part
You do.
Asian.
Dude.
Yeah.
If you said you're half Japanese, if your name was like Bobby Mushimoto,
You do because
Bobby Mushimoto,
Away, kid.
supreme businessman, Bobby Mushimoto, yeah, with the glasses. Yeah, those are like very Breakfast at Tiffany's racist Asian glasses.
We do have a.
plus the small dick.
We do have a Buddha. What?
Yeah. Oh man,
You
this
have a
is
tiny
mean.
dick, right?
Well, I don't have a. I have a nice dick. I have a grower, not a shower.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bobby's a sensual lover,
I used to be a lot more, but yes, I am a sexual lover.
a sensual lover.
Sensual too.
Lewis
I'm
said
sensual.
that one time. Lewis just goes, "I'm a very excellent lover," and then now I've just seen him with women. I'm like, I actually think he is, and it grosses me out to think that.
Well, Latinos, that's what Latinos got going on.
Yeah.
They're good lovers. They're Latin lovers.
Yeah, Lewis's new look is starting to bug me.
I don't like it at all.
Oh, the glasses?
The yellow glasses and mustache. He looks like he runs a shooting range.
Yeah, it looks like
I fucking
does.
skeet shoot Lewis. I don't like it.
he looks like somebody's stunt driver.
Yeah. He goes, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this thing to the edge of the building and drive it back. I could probably get you 2 tires off. Can't do 3. That's how I lost my driving partner. Yeah, dude.
He
Lewis
really-
is
he has a very
skeet shooting glasses.
A very Hooper look.
You guys saw Joker.
Loved it.
I know.
loved it.
I didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't
I
see
didn't
it.
see it. Yeah,
I
neither.
did
great-
not
So we
see
can't
it.
talk about it.
Yeah,
Well, you can't talk about it.
it's a great Batman movie.
I'm going to ask questions and then you answer them.
I loved it.
It's a great Batman movie.
As a guy who
I heard
obviously
it
knows
wasn't-
film.
You don't obviously know film.
I know film.
Have you ever been in a film?
I've been in a film.
What
yes. I don't like the way you ask.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Let me ask
Like
again.
you're gonna just shit on the
Let me
movie.
ask again.
I'm in a
Let
film.
me try it again. Hey, Joe, you been in a film?
Yes.
Wow. What film, Joe?
I happen to be in a film with an Academy Award-winning actor.
What?
Named J.K. Simmons. I confused
Really?
him with J.K. Rowling.
Would this be the movie Punching the Clown?
It's the sequel to Punching the Clown called Punching Henry. Also
Henry
featuring
Phillips.
Sarah Silverman, Sarah Talamash, Doug Stanhope. Maybe you heard of him.
Oh, yeah, they're
Jim
all
Jeffries,
great actors.
Academy
Oh, they're
Award
all-
winner
they're all
J.K.
just-
What's his toes?
Yeah, but this isn't an act. It's not a
I'm
movie
in the film.
movie.
It's a film.
What do you do?
There's an Academy Award-winning fucking
What-
actor in
doesn't
it.
matter. What
Joe,
do you do?
Joe, I hate to interrupt. Hi, Robert.
Hi, Dan.
I'm as someone that's a SAG card-carrying member.
Me too.
Me too.
Me
Three
too.
SAG. You're in SAG? Gross.
I'm
How
in
are
SAG.
you in SAG?
Why would
I'm
you
just-
say it like that?
I'm just kidding.
Rude.
Because she came confident in Joe, and I protect this house. I protect my family.
Thank you. We go back a ways.
I'm in the Writers Guild.
All right, now you're just sucking your own dick. I'm in the Directors Guild.
No, you're not.
I just directed this.
You didn't direct anything.
Just directed this.
This moment?
That's credit. I just directed this
that's
moment.
not you.
You looked because I directed you.
Anyways, I'm in a film.
directed
I know
you.
films. I love Joker.
I love Batman, and this was a great Batman movie.
First of all, I heard it was not a comic book movie.
It's a Batman movie.
That's what makes it
What
good.
does that mean? What does explain
it's
that?
the perfect prequel to a Batman. It's the perfect prequel. I want to see Todd Phillips do a Batman movie.
You
now.
see, Dan doesn't know film.
No, I don't. I also don't
know
act like
film.
I do.
I don't act like I do. I present that it's something I
Throwing
know.
Shade.
Everyone knows. There's two things I know: MMA and film.
Yeah.
You
do know MMA.
movies.
I would
You're
say
a movie guy. I'm more of a film
you're
guy.
right. I like a nice Fast and the Furious. It's about family.
That's not.
I
cinema.
like
Family.
family.
Oh, you ever see his Instagram?
Yeah.
He just sits there. There's a sunset behind him, and he just sits there with the camera like this.
Who?
He's an old hot chick.
And he doesn't say anything. He's just like,
Vin Diesel's a-
you know what I'm saying.
Dude, I don't know if I'll get in trouble for telling this story,
Please.
but Koppelman and David Levine did this movie called Knockaround Guys.
I love that movie.
Yeah, with Vin Diesel.
I saw
When
that
he
film.
goes up, he goes, you got to have 400.
Yeah, dude.
400 what? Around
Dude,
400.
I don't know if
Can we play that?
I might. I hope I don't get in trouble for this story, but Koppelman told me a story that they walked out and Vin Diesel was like doing this thing where he was just like walking around, and they're like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm just preparing to know how it feels when I walk around and everyone knows who I am." And everyone's like, "What? What a
Ugh.
weirdo!"
Wow. Well, he wasn't wrong.
Yeah.
yeah.
Everyone knows who he is now.
Look at that body, Gabby. Would you take a run at that?
100%.
That's a pretty good body.
I
I have a
used to
better
have that-
body.
Would
I
you
used to
kiss
have a
that
body like
tattoo on
that.
his television?
I got a better
Sure.
body.
What about you, B-Rod?
I never really found him attractive.
Thank you.
You're more of a dead Paul Walker
This
girl.
isn't-
I get it. You're goth. I like it.
I
This
like
is.
skinny.
How about the second
No.
one from the top? Right
That's me.
Yeah, that body's whatever.
That's a great body.
Yeah,
What about that, Gabby? Would
Sure.
you take a run at that?
Why not?
Why? Why?
I don't know.
Man, you just lost. You're like the Joker. You just don't care anymore. You're like if murder was sex and you're the Joker.
Joe,
Yes.
you don't like his body?
I like that body.
It's fine. I mean, like as far as like celebrity, we're googling bodies. It's like mediocre.
Would you say that he cares about family?
Cares about family?
Here.
I don't know. Maybe.
That's
Yes.
Can I say
No.
something to you though? That's fucking nuts.
What?
That's crazy. But we all kind of do it.
Dude, I don't think we do it to that extent.
I know, but you know, if you're, I've been honest on the show.
Yeah.
When I first booked my first pilot,
Yeah.
and I was walking around the mall with my hat down
I'm sure.
because I thought people were going to recognize me, but it was a pilot, so the only person that would have recognized me is the crew
Or the editor.
because no one.
Editor
No,
goes, hey, I think I
we're-
chopped up your
No,
pilot.
we were mid pilot.
Oh,
It wasn't
that's
even
great.
in editing bay yet. So we all have that thing where we're like, where you're famous, or
Sure.
because but to verbalize it,
To verbalize it's
to
crazy.
practice it,
To
is-
practice outside while you're filming a movie
practice being famous
is crazy.
it's crazy.
It's
bizarre.
It's super bizarre.
It's fucking dude.
But
If you see it, you got it.
Spot it. You got
You
it.
spot it,
You
you
see
got
it. You got it. Doesn't even
I
rhyme.
knew Vincent Diesel was a D-bag when The Rock didn't like him.
Oh, is he a bad guy?
I don't know. The Rock
Like a
put
shitty
out a
guy?
thing of like
Yeah,
they like kind of had a beef online for a little bit because The Rock said that Vin Diesel was hard to work with,
yeah.
and then Tyrese hated The Rock. I don't know how it is.
You know what
I
I-
love The Rock.
You know what I'm proud to say as a film man?
Yeah, as a
Film-
cinemaphile,
Yes. I've seen
Cinephile.
0 films
With Vin Diesel.
with The Rock. No, Vin Diesel, Saving Private Ryan, of course. 0 movies that The Rock is in.
you never saw
I
The
went-
Rundown.
I went through his filmography.
The
I've never
Rundown's
seen
fun.
The Rock in a
You-
movie.
You never
Rundown's
seen the-
very fun.
Yes, you have.
Tooth Fairy.
No,
That's a good
Get Shorty 2.
I didn't see Get Shorty 2.
We
What's
saw
that?
Get Shorty 2.
What's that called?
Don't
Keep
buy
It
this.
Real?
Don't see this movie.
What's Get Shorty? Get Shorty? Remember Get Shorty?
Yeah, I remember
Yes.
Get Shorty.
What was the second one?
You had to have
Get
seen one of
Tolly?
his movies.
No, what's the second?
You never saw Junk. Oh, that hasn't
What's
came
the
out
second
yet.
one? What's the second movie he was in? With that?
don't
know. What's
it was the Rundown?
No, the movie to Get Shorty. What's the sequel?
I don't know.
I don't know. Fucking Keep Shorty.
Did you ever see the other guys?
Can you just please write in sequel
No.
with
to-
Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg?
Write in
No, I never
sequel to
watched
Get
Very
Shorty,
funny.
please.
I've heard that.
Very funny movie. The other guys.
Love Gabby just does what she wants. This is like doing this with my wife.
Yeah, she
I,
goes,
I keep going.
I was looking up
sequel.
shoes.
I'm going sequel. And I go, can you just? She goes. She just doesn't acknowledge. She just stares.
Be
at the screen.
cool.
Be cool. You saw Be Cool.
I did not see Be Cool.
You never saw Be
I've
Cool.
lived my life that way, but I've never seen the film.
You're lying.
You never saw it.
Why
You've
would I
never seen
lie?
one movie with The Rock.
You never
I'm
saw.
telling you. That's what I'm telling you.
You never saw Be Cool.
No, I
With
don't
The
watch
Rock
Be
with
Cool.
with the afro.
No, it's
What about Pain and Gain?
Hang on.
I never
Guys,
saw Pain and Gain.
Rich Voss is on the pod. We're doing a podcast live. Rich Voss. What's
Rich
up?
Voss, richvossroast.com.
Hello.
I've never seen a set of his either.
Voss,
Hey, consider yourself lucky.
are you there? Oh, he can't. Use
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Can
sorry.
you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, now, what are you doing? From the studio or from your set?
We're doing it up in the studio.
And who do you have as a guest?
I have two superstars of this podcast, Joe List and Dan Soder.
Oh, wow. He's
just hung
that's
up.
funny.
That's it. I
funny.
mean, it's not fun. It's because you just
That's funny.
we start coming to
Rich Voss, it was funny.
decent.
Now, if
I
you
thought
go-
he was gonna come with a shitty insult, but
It's
he hung
funny
up.
if he doesn't call back.
Yes.
If he calls back, he's
Don't pick up.
He's
He'll
he's
probably
just,
call
No,
back.
do not pick up.
he's just not funny. If
Do
he
not
calls
pick up.
back. Yes, if he calls back, he's not funny.
Yeah,
Can we
don't-
all agree on that?
Yes, don't pick up.
Okay, I'm not gonna stop yelling at me.
I'm
My mother called me.
scared.
My mom called.
What's wrong?
I
How's your mother?
love
I don't know.
Joker.
Her anniversary of her husband's death. Not too good.
Yikes.
Oh, a year today?
You want to call her? Talk to her?
Yeah, it's rough.
We
Why don't
talked
you
about
throw
it
a bone?
earlier.
What?
No, anyways.
Hmm?
Love Joker. Thought it was great. I don't care about all this Batman, whatever we're
It's
talking
a Batman
about.
movie.
It's
What
great.
Joe tries to act like he's a cinephile, but he likes a Batman movie.
Why is it
I love a
great
bunch
to
of
you?
Batman movies. I like the Christopher Nolan Batman movies, and I love the Tim Burton Batman
Batman.
movies.
Tim Burton Batman movies stink.
Fuck you. They're great.
Not maybe the first two. The rest.
The
of them
first
suck.
two.
That's the only ones he
ones
did.
he made.
Joel
the other ones were
Schumacher
Joel
stepped in.
Schumacher.
And that's what I
Thank
said.
you.
They were on the same page.
Tim
so
Burton.
say fuck you back.
You're right. I
Take
take
it
my
back.
fuck you back.
I
And
agree.
thank you, Joel Schumacher, for giving Michael Keaton the opportunity to play a great Batman.
I thought Joker was fun. But here's the one thing. I'm not a comic book guy, so maybe you can explain this to me. Someone
Sure.
else brought up this
Sure.
point. So in the film,
Yeah.
well, I don't want to give too
Batman's
much
my
away.
favorite comic, so I know I can go deep.
So
It's your
Bruce-
favorite.
Of all time. I
Bruce-
love Batman as a character the most.
Bruce Wayne in the film
Dead parents.
is 10 years old,
Yes.
maybe. And then Joker in the film is like 45 years old.
Sure.
Yeah.
So how can the Joker be 35 years older than Batman?
it's
By the
fine.
time
Look-
Batman is Batman, he's going to be 75
It's
years
true.
old.
Yeah, but Jack Nicholson was 65 and Keaton was in his 30s.
No, Jack wasn't 65.
Yeah, he was.
65.
He was I
was
don't
60.
No, that
He
was
was
30
60.
years ago. He's not 95 years old.
He
That
No,
was
should
but
be.
89.
he makes a good point. They fucked up on the Joker's age in this. They should have made him 30
But
something.
you need Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, but what? Wait, can I say something though? You don't know his age in the movie.
Yeah.
You don't
thank
know his
you.
age in the movie.
Thank you, Robert.
But
So-
it would be
but
hard
the-
for him
how
to
old is
pass
he?
as 35.
But he could do 35.
He's like either a really fuckable 42
And by the way,
or
I'm
like
asking.
an unfuckable 30.
I'm asking questions here. I'm
I-
not saying it
I-
ruined the movie. It's bullshit. I was just like,
what
it
did it
seems a
not
little
do?
weird.
What was that again?
I'm not, yeah, right, fucking, blah. I'm not one of these guys.
One more time. I didn't get
That
it.
was
Oh,
drink-
wait, fucking, what is that?
That's drinking Joe.
I'm not one of those
That was
guys.
Joe when he drank.
I'm just curiously, I don't know comic books. I'm like, is that the age difference between Batman and...
can be.
They're supposed to be rivals.
By the way, the whole point of Joker wasn't that he could beat up Batman. It was that he mentally fucked with Batman.
Yeah.
Right.
And
It's
he
chaos.
was the antithesis of Batman, which Batman didn't believe in killing people. Batman believed in saving Gotham, and Joker just liked chaos and liked murder, and he thought you saw that at
That's
the end.
fair. That's fair.
All right, now listen. Here, okay, so
But it's a great Batman movie.
great. Is it a Batman movie or just a regular
I don't know
movie?
what he's talking about. There's
It's
no
a
Batman.
movie about a guy
Batman's not in
losing
the
his
film.
shit. But if you're a Batman fan, it makes it a way better movie.
Ah.
Okay,
Because
but
by the
what
end,
do you
by
mean
the
by
end, I was
Batman?
like, I went home and watched The Dark Knight. That's how excited I was about that movie.
But why is it a Batman movie?
Because it's about Gotham City and Gotham City turning into a shithole, which inevitably sets up Batman, because Batman won't be anything without Gotham being shitty, and also the Joker becoming the Joker and hating Thomas Wayne and all that stuff, but mostly hating the rich and igniting the poor,
Right.
gets Thomas Wayne murdered.
But
And so Bruce Wayne's an orphan by the end of the movie, which...
Don't ruin no spoiler.
Ah, jeez.
But Bruce Wayne's parents are dead. That's the whole point of Batman.
Yeah, but you can't spoil the movie. We
But
don't know.
they're
where this goes.
alive at the
It has
beginning
nothing to do
of
with the
movie.
All right, listen.
They are.
But I just read recently, and I don't
You
know
guys-
anything about anything, but I read recently that the Batmobile lost a wheel and the Joker got away.
He did.
I heard that.
What?
You know what's crazy
Yeah.
is
The fuck are you
Robin
talking
also
about?
laid
Hey.
an egg.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I didn't read the whole thing.
I don't know.
What are you queens talking about?
Just talking fashion. You wouldn't understand. Work, Joe. Work, girl.
So you like the movie as a movie, not as a comic book movie?
Well, I just liked it as a movie. I don't know what the. I don't know what.
said that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I literally
But you're
just said
saying, but you also said not as a comic book
It's,
movie.
I
I'm like,
heard.
don't know.
I heard it's not a comic book movie. It's more of a.
It's for adults to feel like it's not a comic book movie. It's
It's a
fucking
movie that
comic.
anybody can go see without knowing the comic books.
Sure.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not a. It's not a DC
No.
comic book like a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
It's like
No, it's good.
It's gritty, well shot,
Right.
perfectly directed.
because there's no
Joaquin
magic.
Phoenix is unbelievable.
He's got no no bat thing or
So
no.
when Christopher Nolan took over the Batman series, he basically was like, let's take Batman and make him a little more feasible. That's what Batman Begins is. You see
Right.
Bruce Wayne train in martial arts. You see him
Yeah.
go to the East.
Like me.
Yes. Basically, Joe List is basically a young Bruce Wayne without the money
Yeah.
You
or the
understand-
physical attributes.
But I do have a huge house.
But he
If
does
you
have a
hit-
huge house and he
Big
loves
house, spiral
bats.
staircase. Dan took a shit on it. Maybe you'll take a shit on yours someday.
Joker got away.
Yes.
Batman Begins, and Christopher Nolan did the whole. He kind of fell off on Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
It got crazy because
Terrible.
I think Heath Ledger died, and
Not
that fucked-
terrible.
Dark
It was-
Knight Rises was not good.
It's not a good movie.
Why would you say that it's not great?
I love
Where can
Bane.
I hear
There's
anything
some,
you
there's
say?
some flaws,
Bane the
but it's
Chin.
entertaining.
Do you remember how fun we used to have with Bane?
Oh, I love
Bane,
it.
Bane afraid of
So,
spiders?
I love that.
Can you
There's some
handle
flaws.
Joe, can you hear what I'm saying to you?
That's not Bane.
I heard that you heard the story about he has Christopher Nolan has Final Cut,
I heard-
and they watched it and they were like, "Listen, you have Final Cut, you gotta make him more audible." Like the
Yeah.
original version was even worse. It was like,
Dan Soder loves Batman so much because his father died too.
It's
That's
true.
not
Welcome. I've already known. Yeah, you could hear him over enunciate in the ADR when he comes back, where he's like, "This is when Gotham shall fall." And you're like, you don't talk like that in the original.
there's some fun moments in that
But
movie.
I think what Christopher Nolan did with the Batman series is just what. When Todd Phillips came in, he's like, why don't I make a feasible Joker? Why don't I make Joker the character, which is a fucking crazy character? Why don't I show people how he got to that point?
That's why Iron Man was a good movie because they
Great.
did the same thing.
Exactly. They're like,
It's
how do you make Iron Man feasible?
Oh, he had to make this little outfit to get the. The only part of Iron Man that I wish they fucking could fix is when the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
He shoots up into the air out of an explosion.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, got it. I'm with that. Shoots around, I don't know, 1,500 feet into the air over a mountain range, far enough away where they can't get him, and he lands on his head in sand.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
he's like covered. It's like that would you'd die.
Sure.
You can't fucking. There was no protection inside that suit. You'd be dead.
Do you think someone gave John Favreau that note and he was like, I'm making a fucking Iron Man movie?
Yeah, but here's what you could have done. Right? You could have
Had him die?
No, put a little
So
house.
there's no Marvel Universe?
I don't know. Put a little house over there that broke his fall.
Oh, man, it's so funny if he becomes a quadriplegic Iron Man. He's like,
Well, they did that to Don Cheadle.
Yeah.
Poor fucking guy. Smashed his spine in Winter Soldier. Oh, no, was it the Civil War? Was it Civil War?
Civil War, yeah.
Civil
where
War.
he
He
does-
smacked.
yeah,
He went up and he got shot by fucking, what's his name? Fusion?
Vision.
Vision? I know
yeah.
nothing.
Nerd.
Fusion.
Fusion.
Yeah.
man, now I want to go see Joker again because it's
Oh,
such
I
a
loved
good
it.
comic book movie.
I haven't seen it. I'm
Saw
very
it
excited
twice.
about seeing it.
It's very
now,
good.
Joaquin Phoenix is getting a lot of shit for it.
For
though.
what?
Shit.
'Cause-
He's
'cause
getting
there's-
Oscar buzz.
Yeah, but nah, but
Oscar buzz.
Dude,
You're going to get a fucking Oscar,
You
kid.
fucking spot it. You got it.
You
kid.
fucking, you're scaring the people with your fucking scary portrayal.
He's very
because
good.
they're saying the social justice people are saying that it's
That's what I like.
it's white guys with guns again.
Sure.
Snapping.
I know, but that's what I like. It's rock and roll. It's fucking dangerous.
It's
Like,
our-
I'm watching the movie going, whoa.
It's our Black Panther. This is
I
sad
thought
white
Batman-
guys is Black
I
Panther.
thought Batman was our Black Panther.
No.
But I just
Joker.
I like that it's a little punk rock. But I
is.
heard a theory about the film. Now this is getting crazy.
I know which theory you're going to say.
But the last act is all in his head.
I heard the whole thing because
What?
remember in the beginning he's smashing his head when he's
Right.
meeting with
Don't
the lady.
spoil it.
Oh
what?
yeah. But like,
Wait a
it's an homage to Taxi Driver, which people say the same thing about.
Which
Taxi
is that
Driver.
yeah, Travis Bickle never did any of that. He's just a
Right.
crazy person.
Really?
You got to go see the film,
Gotta see the
dog,
movie.
and then we'll reunite and we'll talk. We'll really just spoiler alert it up.
Here's a man who
But
would
it's
not
fun.
take it anymore.
But what about the Gary Glitter scene? Is like
Dude,
amazing. I wanted to jerk off to that.
It was
shit.
crazy because that song is so great, but you can't listen to it because he's a pedophile.
And they're getting shit for that too.
And then all of a sudden, you know the scene where he's coming down the stairs dancing? That's a dun dun dun.
It's really great. That's a great moment. And then there's like hilarity in there. The scene with the little guy.
Hey!
The
Oh,
scene with
great.
the
When he
little
goes for the
guy.
door.
One of the I'll say this, and I won't give anything away. I laugh so hard when the guy. It's like a classic joke formula.
Yeah.
But the guys knock on the door. You know, he's like a clown. He gets fired. It doesn't matter. And then they show up and he's wearing the face paint. And they go, "Did you get a new gig?" He goes, "No."
It was great. That whole
Now,
really
how,
great.
how are the comedians in it?
great,
Great!
great. Gary was awesome.
So cool to see Gary.
So cool to hear Sam Morrill, and then he gets because he's there. Like they did it all at Dangerfield.
Greer's in there. Brian
Greer
Callen is in
Greer was
there.
the one when I was not expecting to see Greer, and when he turned around, I just in the theater go Greer Barnes.
That's
just out
exciting.
loud because he turned around. He's like, "Yo, man, Brian Callen was in it."
Right?
And then there's another
great.
comic in there.
Chris
Jim
Red?
Norton. Jim Norton.
Chris Red's in there.
No,
No,
Jim
he's
Norton
in
was in the
Spider-Man.
Irishman. He was in the Irishman.
Is he really?
I think he
He's
stinks,
the-
and I don't
he's
like him.
So excited for that.
He plays
Yeah, I'm skeptical.
he plays Don Rickles
Oh man,
in the Irishman. Yeah.
I'm skeptical.
So
of that
all
film.
the comics were great.
yeah, it was great.
Great.
It was
And so
it was a
it's-
really fun movie.
Now, how was fucking De Niro?
Awesome. It was a nice ode to
Because De Niro's-
King of Comedy.
But De
He's
Niro's
good.
been a little fucking weird.
But
though.
yeah, he doesn't have to do much.
He
in
was-
this.
he
He's
was
just whatever.
basically
Oh,
just-
Mark Maron. We forgot Maron.
Maron
Sorry.
was great as the line producer.
Yeah, he's
yeah.
I feel like his part must have got cut because like he's in the opening
because
credits.
they
but he's barely in the movie.
they show so much. Like usually you see a trailer, you're like, I get the movie. This they show so many weird things happen. His mom, him getting beat up a couple times, then the show, and then he's doing. I don't know. It's weird. It's like,
really good.
You don't know where it goes.
I love it. I'd say go see it.
Really.
I'll go see it again.
And you think he's gonna get an Oscar?
He should.
He'll get nominated.
He'll
for
get
sure.
nominated for
I don't
sure.
know if they'll give it to him because he's. Oh, now we're giving an Oscar to the thing. They let that shit get in the way of that shit.
Who's they?
The Academy, the people.
Yeah.
But who's
And you
the
know,
people?
people
Oh,
are
he
being
gets
like-
he's playing this white guy that shoots a thing.
Yeah, but
and
it's
then-
not. They don't give a fuck. It's the small group of people that give a fuck that complain. The Academy would give it to a fucking white male every year
no,
if they wanted
no.
to.
Moonlight, Best Picture.
I'm telling you. What's Moonlight?
Was that the Best Picture?
What Moonlight? What's Moonlight?
Moonlight. That was the movie that won. It was all the all.
What did that
the
win
gay
over?
film.
La La Land.
Yeah, which La La Land's not great. I know. I like
Moonlight.
La
What
La
was
Land.
Moonlight? Oh, is this that movie with what's his name?
Yeah.
What was that about?
It was about a gay
It's about
guy.
superheroes. This
Gay-
guy Moonlight.
Gay
Are
kid.
you sure?
He comes down and he uses his
Are you
moonlight.
sure that's not Mike Brown's ad for his weekend show
Yeah.
at the Brooklyn Ball?
Dude, if I were a black comic, I would make my poster look exactly like Moonlight.
It's a good poster. It's a fine film. It's okay.
Just didn't deserve to win.
I thought it was okay. I thought it was like.
What should have won
You
that
don't think
year?
that it's the pressure from?
I can't
I mean,
remember that,
listen, they did the same thing for years, and then the outside pressure, the outside voices were like, "You need to fucking do something about," it. And then they finally did.
Of course.
And now there's no more comics. They don't want anything to do with comics.
And Spike Lee won last year for a movie that I thought stunk.
Yeah, it was like,
It didn't even make sense. He won like best screenplay.
so now you
and
think we're
you're
just
like,
giving
what?
away awards like we're doing with kids?
yeah.
I don't think
Like
they're giving
everybody
away.
wins?
I don't think it's like that. I think it's like there is a thing of like we have to make sure this is diverse.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be the front.
Even
page
if
of
the
New York
movie doesn't
Times.
deserve it over another movie. So
I think-
creativity.
But by the way, but also worth saying, the Academy has always been like this for one reason or the other. They've always given it to epics over, like Goodfellas never won. Violent films never won for years. until-
Goodfellas should have won. What won the year Goodfellas did? 1990?
I think that was. Hold on, don't tell me. I think that was Driving Miss Daisy, or it might have been Dances with Wolves.
It was Dances with Wolves.
Dances with Wolves was a good
that
movie,
year.
though.
Dances with Wolves.
1990.
It was Driving Miss
doesn't
Daisy.
deserve it
Oh,
over
damn it.
Goodfellas, though.
I thought it was Goodfellas was.
No, I think Driving Miss Daisy was. Oh, it was 90.
Was it Goodfellas?
Was Goodfellas nominated?
It was 90. It was
What
nominated.
was
yeah.
the best picture in 1990?
We just looked it up.
Oscars?
Driving Miss
Travis
Daisy.
Davies.
No, but what were all of them?
Oh, I don't know, but Goodfellas was that year. I mean, it was clear that they should have won.
Driving Miss Daisy, Born on the 4th of July, My Left Foot, Field of
Oh,
Dreams.
so this is 89. Yeah, that's
My
what I
left
thought.
foot.
Did-
Holy shit! But
That was 89.
Look
that,
at those
That was
movies.
1990 Oscars.
But that's all those movies deserve to win.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have movies.
Dangerous Liaisons, Mississippi Burning, Working Girl, The Accidental Tourist, and Rain Man. Yeah, definitely.
My
definitely
God,
Rain Man.
that's fucking crazy.
1991
Mississippi Burning was a great.
1991
There we
was
go.
Silence of the Lambs.
What is it? Goodfellas, Ghost, great movie. Dance with great movie. The Godfather Part
It
3.
was Dances with Wolves.
Yeah.
I
know almost every year. 92 was Unforgiven. 93, Schindler's List. 94, Forrest Gump. 95, Braveheart. 96 was English Patient. Should have been Fargo.
Oh.
97 was Titanic.
Love
98
it.
was Shakespeare in Love.
Love it.
99 was American Beauty.
Can't get
2000 I think was Gladiator.
Well,
How do you
I'm
know this?
I'm Rain Man. I'm a cinema guy. I'm a
You're
film guy.
a
What do I
cinephile.
call myself? A
He
film
used
boy.
to tape the Oscars every year. He'd put it on tape. That's how
Dan
big
knows.
Of it. That's how big of a
Why?
dork
Would you just
he
watch
is.
it by yourself?
I love it. I love the Academy Awards.
You do?
I love film. But yeah, there's always been things like that.
He does love
where they
film.
would do things
I
like
love
that.
film.
You know, anyone that plays
Cinephile
any kind of
journalist.
biopic, they get the Oscar. And
Biopics suck. We need to
I just
stop
saw, I
making
saw
them.
Judy.
They
Was it
suck.
good?
Why
It
do
was
you like
okay, it was fine.
biopics?
Because they always have that one line of dialogue that blows. Jay and I talked about this, where there's always that one line where they're like, I'm going to change, and I'm going to change the world with it. And
Yeah.
it's like, no one talks like that. No one says
What's the
grandiose
best
shit like that.
biopic?
Of all time?
Walk the Line?
No, I didn't like it.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Pull up top 10. What?
What?
Is Ray. What about the Gary Busey, Buddy Holly one?
That's pretty good.
That was pretty good.
That was a good one, and it's good because he was great in it, and now he's lost his fucking mind.
Bohemian Rhapsody was garbage.
Garbage.
Hated
Oh,
it.
I
Mal-
liked it.
What's love got to do with it? You
Malcolm
like Bohemian
X.
Rhapsody? I thought it sucked.
I love Queen though.
Malcolm X was great.
The Social Network qualifies as a biopic.
Coal miner's daughter.
No.
It's gotta be. Amadeus is pretty great.
Rock
Capote.
Me Amadeus.
Those ones are
Capote.
good. Amadeus is great because those are the ones we're not that familiar with the person.
Yeah.
I hate watching a guy play Elton
Raging
John.
Bull, number one.
If they're gonna call
The
that
Doors.
a biopic, I
The
guess
I
Doors.
would
it's a biopic.
probably say Raging Bull.
Raging Bull, The Doors. I thought The Doors was great too.
Beautiful Mind.
Beautiful Mind's
Yeah.
good, but who gives a fucking the fucking weird guy with voices in his head?
Yeah, he stinks.
Well, you know, mental
didn't
health
Oh,
is
La
nothing
Bamba
new.
was something.
The Bamba, really?
It was fine. I don't know.
No. The
12
last
years
Some
a
of these
Slave.
are like 12 Years
That's
a
a tough
Slave is not a
watch.
biopic.
Frida.
Frida. You had to just pick it because of Gandhi. No.
But this is biography. This is a different category. Like Schindler's List isn't what we're talking about.
No,
we're talking
but
about a famous guy that they. Oscar Schindler's not famous.
I would
He's not a
say
celebrity.
I would say Malcolm X was a good one, and what was the other one? Go
There's
back.
a Mr. Rogers one coming out that's about to make.
Oh,
I heard that's
yeah.
fucking great.
Dude,
That
I watched
documentary
it.
was
I watched
great.
it. The documentary made me
Woo!
cry.
Oh, I cried like a little girl.
And then the trailer, I was
you
like,
cried?
yeah, hell yeah.
I cry a lot.
I cried too.
Most
Dude,
of
I
them
cried on a
myself.
plane. Voss and I have talked about this. There's something about being on a plane that makes
Yeah,
you
yeah.
cry easier.
Yes.
And I watched that Mr. Rogers documentary on a plane, and I was weeping.
I cried on the plane too a couple times in the last few months.
What did
crazy.
you do?
It was
Listen
so-
to a set?
I'm still there for it.
Are you really? You were
Yeah.
half there for that.
I was half there for that. My stepdad
Yes,
did that.
ended, dog.
Yeah,
I'm afraid of his jujits.
Dude,
He punched me at the beginning of
I'm
the
a
show.
dangerous man.
He punched me
I
in
don't
the
like to
face.
use my power and skills though. It's kind of one of those things you just when you have it,
protection.
you don't use it when you
You're
have
just
it.
protecting your beautiful wife.
Yeah, I don't.
I cried. I think I talked about this. I cried at the movies where Max he covered my eyes. And he's like, Dad, don't watch this part. It's too sad for you.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Because I was
Your son
bawling.
thinks you're a pussy. Your little
What
boy
was it?
thinks you're an absolute puss.
Yeah, you're not supposed to let your son see you cry. He's
He-
gonna turn
I
out to be a
couldn't-
pussy.
If you're going by my dad's rules, you shouldn't let your son see you. That's how my dad lived his life.
That's hurtful, Dan, to me as someone that likes you.
Thanks.
Yeah,
and,
I'm hurt.
and someone has a dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's been there his whole life.
Well,
Yeah. We're talking emotionally or just physically?
my
Does
dad-
anybody have a good dad relationship?
No, that's why we're funny.
I assume.
So, but what's going to happen to like this next generation that has dads?
no, you're fucking up
Comedy's
somehow.
gonna stink.
You don't know. You're fucking
What
up
did you
somehow.
just say to me?
You're fucking up somehow.
I'm not fucking up at all.
Everyone fucks up.
You are. That's the thing. You're loving him too much. He'll be
That's
in
your
therapy
mother.
one day,
I don't love him
He's
too
like
much.
this.
and
I
they'll go,
feel-
"Well, his lips were too sexy." That's
Yeah,
what it was.
He goes, he used to lick his lips before he kissed me on the cheek.
You say too many nice
I do.
things.
And now I have to sit down when I pee.
You can't not lick your lips when someone mentions
You're
lips.
fucking
Yeah,
nuts.
dude. Look at your lips. Ah, what's up,
As
LL?
soon as someone says lips, you
on.
start licking.
Look at those fucking
And that's going to
kissable-
fuck up your son.
Look at those kissable bits.
How is this?
No, he'll hear the podcast or something.
Oh my God! Can you imagine when Max
you were doing.
stumbles on you know what, dude? When he finds out about the
What, he's
the
gonna-
retarded lady on the bus with you and your friends,
He's going to hate me. I've
Oh,
said so
I'll tell
many
you this,
times that
Max-
James is better.
Max, I just want to say this right now. I never put James over you. I still love you.
He loves you, Dan.
But you better watch out because if James here, he's going to be dangerous. He's already taking MMA.
Max is taking boxing.
Max is tougher than James.
Max is a tough little
MMA
kid.
is tougher than boxing.
Um,
Whatever fighter
first of
wants
all,
the most rules is the worst
Guess
fighter.
what Max just joined?
I learned that at
Guess
MMA.
what Max just joined?
A Kumite, an underground karate tournament of only 6-year-olds.
I'm an expert in film
They actually
and MMA.
break waffles.
I go, are you ready? Are you ready? Let's a little kid fight.
What do you think of this invention?
He's taking jiu-jitsu, by the way. Max just started jiu-jitsu.
He's got a good ground game. I've always liked his
So-
stand-up. I've always liked Max's stand-up.
Max's stand-up
I
is
thought
good.
I thought James might get him if they got on the ground, but I'm glad to know he's rounding out his game.
That's great.
I want to take him. Did you see Khabib swimming in a river? I think we need to do that with Max.
I want him to fight a little bear first.
I'm totally down with everything you're saying.
I want him to fight a bear and then swim in a river, but I want him
I'm going to throw this out there. Once I film the special,
Yes.
I'm going to have a little time.
Yes.
Let's go up to Alaska. Me, you, and Max.
Yes.
Rocky IV training montage.
Yes.
Hearts on fire.
Hearts on fire.
Hearts on fire, strong desire.
And that's when.
Do.
And then Max will take a picture of James off his mirror and crumple it up.
Yeah.
And he'll be lifting us up in a
James
fucking
gonna
carriage.
be in the city, he's on a skateboard smoking.
Yeah.
Hanging out with
And he
Lewis
goes,
at the podcast.
That's right, you defeat everyone.
Yeah.
You're a real ass boy.
Yeah.
He's like, you're right, Dad. He goes, everything he hits, he destroys.
What about this
And
invention?
then Max looks at me. I don't know if I can beat him, Dad. I
Yeah.
go, if you don't, it's okay. I still love you. And he goes, I'll do it.
And he
Dad.
goes, you know, Dad, I've seen a lot of things here today. But I think if I can change and you can change, I think we all can change.
Yeah.
That's what he's
And the
going to
place
win
goes
everyone over.
nuts. Yeah.
Then he's going to collapse the Soviet Union.
Yeah, that's when I grab my chest, and then the next one is I'm in the hospital,
Don't.
and I wake up, and he
I don't
goes,
want
Dad.
Rocky III.
He goes, Dad, and I go, win,
Dong.
dong.
I want you to win.
That's Rocky 2.
Yeah, I know. We're having fun
We
here.
were having
How
fun.
about
Sorry, cinephile.
Yeah, sorry,
keep it-
cinephile. We
We'll
didn't
keep
mean-
it to fucking.
how about this?
Yeah, how about this?
MMAAA.
Love it. You say your problems,
You
get in
show
there and
up,
scrap it out.
You go in there, you say you spot it, you got it, and
I
then
love
the
it.
next thing you know, you're
I
choking
love
each
it.
other out.
And by the
I
way,
like
there's
it.
no weight, there's no age because it's all anonymous.
I love it.
I'm,
MMAAA.
I'm Robert. I'm an alcoholic, 4th degree black belt.
My name's Dan, Muay Thai, and I haven't drank in 6 years. Let's get it out!
We should do that.
I love you. I know the Muay Thai stance.
I go, "Huh."
What about this?
Yeah,
YKWD UFC MMAAA.
That's too much.
I
dude.
love it. No, it's
That's
a
an,
good
that's
shirt.
an event.
It's a t-shirt.
We're going to have to go to a reservation to get that sanctioned.
That's an event we have.
That's lawless fighting. That's like when they let Tommy Morrison fight with AIDS.
Gabby fights
gotta
the
go to
guy
an
over
Indian
there.
reservation.
You know,
Dan just keeps wiggling too much. I can't stop laughing.
Yeah, dude, Tommy Morrison had AIDS, and the Native Americans let him fight.
I know he had the hivs.
Yeah, dude.
If I could just shooting hivs into the front row.
It's crazy.
dead?
Yeah,
Yeah, he died of
AIDS.
bingo.
yikes.
Yeah, absolutely. Dying.
It's really weird how much all these pill commercials are coming out now where they're just like, AIDS ain't shit.
Yeah, prep.
Yeah, they're like,
Just
prep
prep
for
your
it.
dick.
Yeah, you're going to run through a field of dicks. Take this pill.
Yeah, you're married. You're gonna suck a dick in Atlanta. Just prep it.
Yeah.
Prep.
Preparation H.
Am I right? For those butts.
Get that preparation. Keep the swelling down and keep the AIDS out.
Can I
Prep.
ask,
Get
what
ready
is
to-
Preparation H?
It's to make your hemorrhoids
It's
go smaller.
It's hickseed oil.
Oh.
Is it really?
I don't know. I just said
That was so convincing.
Isn't it? It's something like
God damn.
linseed.
He might be a cinephile, but you're a damn thespian.
a thespian.
Yeah, you're a good actor. I would like to make a film that you act in. Small, something small.
Whoa, young Bryan Cranston was in a Preparation H commercial? Yeah, what's crazy is I'm reading that new Howard Stern book
You know, they
with
use
all of his interviews.
They use preparation H under your eyes.
Oh, to take down bagginess.
Takes all the bagginess out. You rub it under your eyes, and it takes all the bagginess out.
I don't have bags. I do MMA.
No, you don't have bags.
Okay, we got it.
That's Sarah does.
We
Go
got
ahead.
it. But on Stern,
Sarah has a
oh
bag.
man, that's a
Sarah-
sharp
awesome.
elbow.
Sarah's married to a bag.
Hey, bag of shit.
Bag of fun. A bag of cinema facts.
What are you
Yeah.
gonna say? I'm sorry.
Bag of love.
In the Stern book, they put an interview with Bryan Cranston, and he's talking about like how he was like a swinger in the 70s.
Really?
He was just like having like threesomes and foursomes.
Jesus.
Bryan Cranston was, and he's
With
like,
guys too? Huh?
no, just chicks.
Okay.
Bryan Cranston just nailing ass.
No
And
shit.
Stern's like, did you wear a condom? And Bryan Cranston's like, nah.
Wow, he's a Breaking Bad boy. Hello.
Am I right? I heard that movie sucks.
Breaking Bad. It can't be.
El
Good.
Camino, the movie that came out on Netflix, heard it stinks.
Is that what's El Camino? That's Breaking
It's the
Bad.
continuation of the Breaking Bad movie.
I bet it's on right now.
It's on right now. It came out yesterday. What do you think
Is
of
it
that?
20 minutes
cinephile?
of or 20 past? What time is it right now?
20 past, buddy. Well,
Right.
14 past. Why? You got to go?
No, when it gets quiet in the room, there was an old thing where it's probably 20 over, 20 past, but it never actually works out.
Yeah, it never works out. If you see it, you spot it.
Oh, I thought you were guessing when Lewis was going to show up.
Lewis isn't coming.
I know.
What if he showed up with those dumb glasses? I would give
He
you
would.
$1,000 to break.
Yeah,
them.
he wore them last night at Skanks, right?
He
It's
wears
his
them
new
at
look.
night. That's his thing.
I don't know.
Who's
I'll
Is
tell
he
you this.
okay?
I'm going to see him next week on Legion of Skanks. I'm going to be very vocal that I do not like it. I'm going to be very vocal.
Why?
I'm going to be very
You don't like Gun
ornery.
Rage Gomez?
No, I don't like fucking. Yeah. I don't like clearing brush with a fucking. He looks like he's doing landscaping work.
He looks like he owns a helicopter.
You just hear that? Yeah, helicopter
All right,
pilot.
we're gonna go up now. I need you guys to keep focused.
You guys are going to see on your left, right to the left is the island of Manhattan. We're going to go around it a little bit. I need you guys to keep your arms inside the helicopter.
He really does. He looks like a lesbian.
Yeah.
Now, I think you're a great actor, but I think you got to stick to the script because you're improvising helicopter pilots that everyone needs to keep focused.
You know what? I think that's.
Can I just say something?
Can I
Can
say
I say
something?
The people in the back of the helicopter going, what? Why?
I was. Can I say something?
Yes.
I was improvising a helicopter pilot in war.
Oh,
he was
okay,
doing
okay.
a.
Can
he was
I-
doing a tourist
can
one
I
in
say-
Vegas.
can
All right,
I
that's
say-
not bad then. That's okay.
Mine was a like I was Vietnam War,
Right,
the glasses.
Can I say
Everybody
something?
stay focused. We're gonna make it back to the base. He
I
didn't
got
let
you.
me. I didn't get the last part out. That would have maybe
Okay.
clarified. And then he jumped in and did a tourist.
If
one.
I could
Because
say
I
something.
picture being a tourist and the helicopter pilot's like, everyone stay focused. And I'm like, why don't you
Can I
focus?
be
I'm-
honest?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I be honest?
Sure.
That's it. I was going to say, I took your story
Yes.
and made it as a sequel about PTSD
Right.
in living in the city.
Because my guy was in the war, but then
Yes.
that's your job
Yes.
later in life. So it's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Now
How are you
we're off-
doing this?
This could be a film.
Yeah.
That better be the name of this fucking episode. This could be a film.
I like it.
It's just Joe going, this could be a film.
I like this. I see this.
I
do
miss
too.
naming episodes.
You know what? Can I tell you something right now? I don't want to pick on the
Please
guy.
don't
Get
tell
nuts.
it.
I don't
Tell
want-
us later. Save it.
I want to pick.
Anyways.
I don't want to pick on him because he's not here.
Okay.
But I once saw. This gives me the douchiest douche chills. It makes me want to throw up.
It makes,
I
I'm
once
ready for
saw
Yeah.
Ari Shaffir.
Yes.
Ari David Shaffir.
it. Yeah. Ari
this.
Jonathan Shaffir.
Do this non-ironically.
What?
I never even brought it up to him, so it's a little unfair.
What?
So when I saw it, I just pretended I didn't see it.
What?
I once saw him do this.
No.
For
No. Joe, for those of you who are just listening, is doing the classic director look through the hands.
Make
For what?
make a movie screen with
Yeah.
your hands.
Yeah. Well, why?
You need
I
to star
think
in
because he
my
was
film.
looking to shoot his special,
Yeah.
and he was scouting location. He was doing the thing where you make double L
Yeah.
into a
Now,
wide
when he
That
went
screen.
doesn't work.
When he went by your face, did you stick your finger in front of his lens?
I did it.
shot for you.
He did it. I was standing next to it, and I just went, oh. I did like an actual, almost threw up, and I had to leave.
You
I was like, I can't even
did the
face him.
Lloyd Christmas when he realizes that Mary's hanging out with Harry?
Yes, exactly. It was appalling. It's one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
yeah.
Now he's not here to defend
you know what's really
himself,
weird
but-
is usually when I walk into a venue, I touch the ground and then I lick my fingers and I go, there's a lot of humor in here.
I actually
There's
take
a lot of laughs to be
I
had.
take some
I have
of
a
the-
divining rod that I put in comedy clubs and I go, there's a lot of laughter in
It
here.
was yucky.
I had one, but you stepped on it.
I know because I got to get divine rod.
You had to
out.
get
What
it
do you-
out. and
Bob,
it
what do
was
you
worth
do?
it. I got it. I can't do it
It's
now.
gonna bomb now.
Like, I'm not following.
Do it. Let it bomb. It'll be fun.
Let it bomb. Let it out. Let it out. You got the bomb, Dana. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
What do you do when you show up? Do you do anything?
What do you do?
Anything
I use
pretentious?
hold on. Let me
gotta-
retrack it. I use a divining rod, and I go. There's a lot of laughs in here.
That's really funny.
I go to a comedy club and I grab some of the carpet on the stage and I throw it in the air and I let the wind. I'm like,
like
that's
that.
where the jokes are gonna go.
That
like
still
it.
works.
Right out to the
It
okay.
still works. I'm a little
very
mad you
good.
stopped it down because
That's
that would
very
work.
good.
That's
Wow.
beautiful, even.
Thanks.
That would have worked
Yeah.
fine.
That was good. I'm
You
moving
know,
to LA.
did I tell you did I tell you the time? I think it was the day after we got married. Me and Don were in Maui at a gas station, and I asked for directions to this place, and I gave the hang loose sign.
You fucking dork.
I went like this. I go, thanks, brother.
He went, hey Howley. He goes, hey Howley,
yuck.
hey Howley, let me talk to you real quick. Don't ever do that again, bro.
Dude, you appropriated, dog.
Dawn goes like this. Dawn goes, she's sitting in the couch just looking forward, like
Yeah.
pissed off. I go, what? She goes, she wouldn't even look at me. She goes, did you give him the family sign?
I love Dawn.
This is the day after we got
love
married.
Dawn.
I go, yeah, I guess. She's like, she goes, I fucking hate you.
Dude, what if
the day after we got married?
she gets it annulled?
I went, yo, bro.
You went, hey, brah. Hey, brah.
Say, bro.
Hey, brah.
I didn't turn it
Hang
around.
loose, brah. He went, yeah, okay. I'm from Hershey. It's just a white guy at a gas station. I'm running from a family.
I was like, well, thanks, brother.
I do the rock all the time. All right, rock on, dude. Let her dog.
I think I am an assimilator. And when I get around black people, Dawn says I use brother.
Dude,
A
that's
lot.
my favorite. My mom assimilates.
Yeah.
Whenever she hangs out with her black friend,
Yeah.
she goes, girl, like that. And I'll go,
Yeah.
don't do that. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. It's like when my mom, when we go out to dinner and she orders a Pinot Noir, but calls it a Pinot Noir. And you're like, who
No
are you?
way.
Who are you, Trish? Who are you?
Does she?
Yeah, dude.
Pinot Noir.
Or she goes, that's a good mozzarella. I go, you're fucking an Irish lady.
That's
from
like my
Fresno.
joke.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
joke.
I
Tonight
know.
show.
Tonight Show's great.
And Dion
set.
Cole stole my joke.
Well, I don't know about
Really?
if he stole it.
Yeah, he did.
Did he tell you he stole it?
He did it on his net. Someone sent me the link.
Oh, shit.
He was at my show like a year and a half ago at the Pittsburgh Philly Punchline, and then I guess his Netflix special came out, and somebody
I heard it's good.
Somebody sent me
Because of that joke.
He did. Anybody over 45, you have 30 summers left.
And you said that line?
I was on the Tonight Show. That's my line. I have 30 summers left.
That's
You
a.
had the same number, too?
Same number.
Oh, that's
I
where
don't
it
know
gets
what the meme
tough.
is.
Like
He
I'm,
does a lot of the scratching behind his head thing.
Yeah, he's a nice guy, but I mean,
Dion's
geez,
very nice.
That's a fucking. That's
That's pretty crazy. To have the same exact line.
Yeah, anybody over 45, you get 30. That's my joke. Remember that joke I had?
Yes, I remember the set.
Yeah, it's like one of my great jokes that people compliment me on.
You said great jokes?
One of two. Does that
Joe's,
mean-
Joe's a cinephile.
I'm an MMA
You're a jokeophile.
cinephile, joke file.
Jokeophile.
Pedophile. Joke.
Pedophile.
Fuck.
People go,
I like bikes, whatever the bikes one is.
I had a guy go, what are you going to do about it? I'm like, what?
Nothing.
What can I do?
Nothing.
Yeah, there's
At
nothing.
all. You can't.
Yeah, I know.
Well, yours is on YouTube.
Tonight Show.
Yes.
Yeah.
This Just for Laughs
Yeah.
put up a clip this summer when I was going up there, and it's the Russian joke.
Yeah.
And a bunch of people were like, cool, this guy stole it from Trevor Noah's special and did this joke. It's the only time I've ever commented back where I was like, I did this in 2009 on Live at Gotham on Comedy Central.
Yeah.
And one guy just goes, oh, sorry. It was just the most, it was the most Canadian response.
I literally just saw a bug go into your hair.
It's right on your
It's
head
on your
right now.
fucking
It's on your
head.
head.
It's on your forehead.
Guess what?
Wow.
Guess what? You're that African kid with the fly on his eyeball.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That
30
bug,
cents
it's
a
on
day.
your head now.
It loves me.
It's literally
I love
in your
flies.
hair. It went in your hair.
I love all flies. I love all animals, all God's
It's
creatures.
laying eggs in your hair.
No, it's back on you again.
Yeah, it's shitting on you. You know what it
I like
does?
it.
Comes over, it kisses me, and it wishes me
Why-
a good day, and it flies to your dumb head.
But
and
why would
She
it,
really
but
is
why,
going
why would it
back and
kiss
forth.
you and then lay shit
it
on
goes
me?
like this. It goes,
Why would it
now
kiss
let me
you?
go
Why?
shit on that bald
Why?
surface.
Why would you? What's going?
You know why it's not coming near me? I want to fucking choke that fly out.
You
I'll put
can't.
it right in there.
You'll
What do you
crush
mean
it.
You can't.
You'll
Oh,
crush
it's on
it.
your head again.
Wait, I had a topic. I had a thing.
We were talking about
Topical
jokes.
cream.
Talking about jokes.
Oh fuck.
You're a joke.
No, we're talking about jokes. Well, it's funny because
It's
what do
just
you,
funny. It's like
what
I
are you
never
gonna
said.
do about it? It's
by
like I
the
don't
way,
give a
Oh,
shit.
I know what I thought.
yeah. What did you think?
Wait, responding to people that comment.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like to get into it with people when they write, you suck. I've been doing that lately.
My favorite thing is to go find something.
You're fighting
about
with
them.
Sarah again.
No, but online when someone talks shit, it's
Yeah.
fun to go to their profile and see something they do. So if someone will talk shit, I'll find like a guy that's like, one guy was talking shit to me, and then I went to his profile, and he was like looking at hot girls and like the dorkiest comments where he was like doing the heart eye emojis, and he's like, "Those shoes look really well." So then I just quoted his tweet. I ended up deleting it, but I quoted his tweet and I wrote, "You're a fucking dork," and he wrote back,
that's
and he was like, "Oh man, fuck you." You know, you could tell like I got him. And then Justin Silver was like, "I saw what you did, dude. You don't respond to these guys. It just gives them more." So I just deleted the tweet.
But I don't like these people that have the absolute answer on how to handle things.
Yeah.
You don't do that. You just do this. I wanted to
I mean,
do
I
this.
kinda was
I
like- it was
enjoyed
like- I was like
sometimes
trying-
I do that. Sometimes I block. Sometimes I respond.
I don't like.
I did
people,
it when I was
don't
going
like-
to. Yeah.
I don't like people who do that either. Who say this is what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes I don't do it. I don't respond to these people anymore because I want to go find them and stab them.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, I have that
Every
But-
time.
Yeah,
have
I really
problems.
want to. I want to really want to stick their face in shit.
Yeah.
like just go find them and then sit down with them and make them feel like change them. I want to change them as humans.
But the
Right.
best part is when you
Me too.
find
That's
when,
what I'm working on.
my favorite is when you find someone that's talk shit, and then you can through a little bit of research find them doing something terrible.
But
like
I've
comedy.
I've changed people. Remember we
Me
had a guy on
too.
the show.
Yeah.
People talk shit and then you get them in the face and they're like, yeah, we don't. I'm sorry, I was just doing that because I hate myself. And you're like, well, you don't have to hate yourself.
I will never forget the first time I worked Cap City.
You got a question?
Question. Opie and Anthony was on still. It was still Opie and Anthony.
Yeah.
And this guy tweeted at me. He wrote, "I'm coming to your show in Austin. You better be funny." And I wrote back, "I don't want to be funny for you. Turn around." And then that night at Cap City, this guy walks up to me and he's like, "Hey man, good show." And I was like, "Oh, thanks, man." He's like, "I tweeted at you." And it was him and his wife. And I go, "Why did you tweet that at me?" And it just watching him get all sweaty and weird. And he was like, I was just trying to joke around. And I was like, to his wife, I go, "Do you know your husband just like tells comedians that they should be funny online?" And she's like, "I don't like that he goes online like that." And I was like, "Do you know that he's just talking shit to strangers?" And he's like, "Man, I didn't think about it like that. I was trying to joke around."
Yep.
I was like, we don't know each other.
You helped them. You changed them.
Maybe.
No, you changed them. Guaranteed. I've done it a million times with guys who, like, I'll block a guy and then they'll send me an email. "Dude, I'm a big fan. I was just fucking around." I'd be like, "Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
You can come back."
I think social-
And then they don't do it. And then they're actually nice people. It's that the way we fuck with each other, they think they do it and they say mean shit to you. But then there's a lot of shitty people too.
Yes.
That's-
mixed in there.
That's one thing. That's fans.
That's fans,
I'm talking about, I had an Instagram video that kind of blew up relatively. It's got 200,000 views.
That's
which is-
big.
That's big.
It's really big.
What is
And,
it? What is it of?
It's from my Conan. I did Conan.
Yeah, yeah.
I did it twice. It's from one of my two Conans.
I did Conan twice,
Cinephile,
too.
MMA. No big deal.
I did Conan twice too.
Yeah, nice. But you're not really a cinema.
But he called me over. He called me over to the couch. Did you do that?
I sat on the couch, not on
Oh,
air.
you
but
like
we
you
sat
came back
the
on air and we
My
talked
Aunt
a little
Peggy
bit.
Yeah.
could get on Conan and get to the couch. Like,
Hold on.
what's the rest?
your Aunt Peggy is a fucking comedic genius.
Yeah, you spot it. You got it. I'm Aunt Peggy.
I'm fucking Aunt Peggy. Yeah, I liked it.
I stuck. It
No,
was
you
okay.
didn't.
It was whatever.
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna create an internet profile and then I'm gonna come after you on that one.
Go ahead.
I'm talking about people. So the video, some woman just writes, she doesn't follow me.
Yes.
She just writes, "Not funny at all."
Yeah.
Why can't, I've talked about this many times, many places.
Right.
It's a lost art to just watch a thing and be like, "Well, that sucked."
You know what I
And then
remember?
move on. Why are you writing to me that I suck?
I remember when I was growing up, the only time, the few times I saw my dad, one of the things he'd always say if he didn't like something, he would never talk shit about it. He'd just go, "I don't care for it." That's all he'd say.
Did you say that about fatherhood?
Yeah, about me, specifically, to my face. I go, "Dad, why don't I see you?" He goes, "I don't care for you."
And your mother went, "Give me a Pinot Grigio."
Your father's too drunk on Pinot Noir.
I'm not even,
Pinot Noir.
I'm not even against tweeting, "This guy sucks." Just don't tag me. Why are you
It's
tagging
weird when
me?
they tag you and then you say something back and they're like, "Sorry, I was just trying to comment." You're like, "You tagged me, you
That's-
fucking idiot."
That's what I had with this woman. She wrote, what happened?
Nothing. I'm just telling. She's leaving this shit up there.
What'd she say?
This woman, she wrote, "Not funny at all." And then I commented, and I shouldn't have, maybe, whatever. I wrote, "You look fat." And then she wrote back, "I am," doesn't justify you putting up a humorless video.
It's true. She's got a
That's
point.
real.
And
Really
then I
funny.
wrote back, "You're a mean person."
A fat mean person, hopefully.
Yeah.
Did
No,
you
just I wrote mean person.
okay.
I wrote, "You're a mean person."
mean,
and she
you're-
goes, "What do you think? Fat shaming isn't mean and you can't take criticism?" So I wrote back a long thing. I go, "This is how they always do it." She's critiquing me.
Yes.
She goes, "You can't take criticism without insulting someone." So she's critiquing me,
Yes.
but I'm insulting her. Now, why isn't it the other way around?
Because
Maybe
you-
I'm
because you put a
critiquing
product
you
out there.
and you're insulting me.
Because you put a product out there for people to watch.
But she didn't critique
Hang on.
it. She said, "Not funny at all." Critique
That's
would
a
be he
critique.
should slow down. He should whatever.
Well, that's a simplified critique. Not good.
Yes.
I suppose. Okay.
It's very
It's a very Simon Cowell.
yes, not good. Restaurant. Don't go.
Don't go. Gross
Restaurant.
food. Gross food.
Disgusting.
Right, okay.
That's great.
So not
Okay?
insulting. She's critiquing me.
She's
not
critiquing.
insulting me.
No, she's saying not good.
Right.
And you know what, Joe? Some people might wait.
She didn't say not good. She said not funny at all.
Okay, that's her opinion.
Comedy's
Not
very
Right. But
subjective.
her being fat, Not an opinion.
That is, yeah, but she
That's
didn't.
medical
she's-
fact.
Can I say something though? She didn't put out there, "Hey, I am a swimsuit model," or "Hey, I do Pilates. Join my class." She's just a person critiquing your shit.
No, being mean. Let's not say critique.
She's not
insulting, being mean, reaching out to me personally. She could have not
to let
liked
you
it.
know, and the other people. I don't like this.
I'm critiquing her. I'm
You're
critiquing
not-
her body.
You can't critique. You can't critique. She's not putting that out there. For
She
you.
is
You're
putting it
being
out.
mean.
She reached out. She's on my page.
All right, but why?
She's got a little picture.
We had a
She's
guy-
on my page. Once you do that,
You're
it's
on-
open
you're fair
season.
game.
if she had somebody do body art on her, like a fucking an ocean scene on, and she was naked, then
Well,
you'd be like, "You're fat."
There was waves.
You're too
It was
fat.
wavy.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Let me finish the whole dialogue.
I'm
'cause
just
I
taking
think,
her side.
Of
Her
course.
name.
That's because
That girl ended up being Sarah, his wife.
you just called Sarah fat.
No.
She was.
She's got a great body.
She lost weight because you critiqued her.
Yeah.
Sarah's got an amazing body. And
We know.
She's only 34. I was only kidding. But anyway, so this is the dialogue. I wrote this long thing, and she goes, "So you don't think it's mean to fat shame?" And I was like, "Oh no, I think it's mean.
The
I'm
34, she
being
looks like shit.
purposefully mean."
41, she looks great.
34. She better have been doing needle drugs.
I wrote, "I am being mean in response to you being mean."
Oh, who's
Yeah.
being mean?
Yes, I'm back to the dialogue.
Bobby just did the thing from Colin Quinn's joke where he put himself on the story.
And additionally,
Fucking, what did I do?
you're being mean.
You're being mean, and you're being mean.
This whole room is mean.
So then I wrote, "Geez, Christ." I wrote, "You should think." I wrote this whole long thing, and I wrote, "You should think about being nicer, ... and eating healthier foods."
What the fuck? You're
And
passive
it was
aggressive.
fun. And then she said
Didn't
something,
I-
and then I wrote, "But I was like, I was being mean, and I just wanted you to feel like what it was like to be mean. But I feel like we're growing together." And she's like, and then she wrote back, "We are, because you're a positive person." And I wrote, I appreciate your time," or something like that.
So there
it
you go.
ended
You're not
friendly.
funny comic to her, but,
But-
you're a positive person.
There you
But
go.
What would you rather
I
be?
do, and I
Good
shouldn't
call.
do it because it's not very
Funny.
Buddhist of me.
Yeah.
But when someone does that, you want to go, "Here's what that's like. You've reached out to me."
You
to
wanna-
Sure,
write
you want
Can I
to
say
you want
something?
to counterpunch.
No, you want to hurt somebody.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I did, and then you go, "That's what it." That's
You
what
want to
you're
hurt
doing.
somebody because you took your comedy, which is not you personally. It's something that you present, you put out there for people to laugh at or not.
Yes.
Okay, and you have to accept the fact that people aren't going to like your comedy.
I do accept that.
You
And
have
I think
to. I mean, you
the
have to.
majority of
Financially,
people-
you could tell.
I assume
But-
the majority of people don't like my comedy. I'm
Okay.
fine with people not liking my comedy.
Sure.
Don't write to me on my page, "Not funny,"
I agree.
because then, but
To
that's
quote-
fine. Do that. But
you
now I'm going to
hurt-
go,
you
"You're
wanted,
fat."
Yeah, you wanted to hurt her personally.
Hell yeah.
She was hurting you. This is whatever your say you're a painter. You put your painting on. This is garbage. Oh, this is not good.
Yeah, but that's
You'd be hurt
Yeah.
same way.
yeah,
You'd be hurt the same way, and you'd want to go, "Hey, you're fat."
It's
yeah,
Right?
That's fun.
Yeah.
I feel bad about it afterwards.
this.
But
Yeah, go ahead.
I got to work with what I got. All I
Yeah.
got is a photo of her.
And
If
she's
she
fat.
had photos or whatever, if she was some kind of artist, I'd write, "Your art sucks." But people
Would you-
should think about
Yes.
not doing that. Right, take it,
It's
clip
never
it,
going
copy
away.
it, and send it to your friends and write, "What a piece of shit this guy is! Look how unfunny this
It's
person
never
is."
going away because
Don't write it to me.
because it's instant. You couldn't do it before. Now you can do it. If something like that's available, people will do it.
yeah.
But that's what I'm saying is she's like, we had a moment where she's like, "You're right. I think people don't realize they're being mean. Oh, they think someone's running your account or whatever." And I'm like, your instinct
Yeah.
was to write to me, "Not funny."
Here's what you do. Don't have comments.
I like
Take-
the comments because most
Why?
of the comments are very nice.
Yeah,
and they push up the fucking algorithm. We got to play this dumb game.
What
too.
do you mean?
The more comments you have, the more it gets cycled in. It's all
Really?
this algorithm horse shit. Yeah, Sarah and I just comment on each other's videos.
you on it?
algorithm.
What?
Are you on social media at all?
I took Twitter off my phone, but I still have Instagram on my phone.
But you're on
Instagram,
Twitter.
I post very rarely.
I like
to
Instagram.
watch. I like to watch your guys' stories. I like seeing my friends. Like there's something about when I'm on the road and I see like you in your backyard with Max.
Yeah.
It's suoothing. I
I
like
think-
it.
I think
I
we-
stay off it when I start to feel bad when I see someone like
Succeeding?
yeah, but you'll see it and you'll be like, oh, what? I'm gonna get off.
You
this.
can literally watch Instagram stories and be like, "Ah, fuck me."
But you can also watch them in like I like Instagram. I was on a mountain in Scotland. I was on a hill in Scotland,
I saw it.
and I teared up because I saw a picture of James and Max in the back of the truck that said "Best Buddies,"
Yeah.
and it made me tear up because I was like, "Oh man, 2 of my friends without dads became exceptional dads.
Oh.
And I just loved it.
Oh, let's
So
have a
there's
show.
let's just go home.
Dan, where are you going to be?
One guy when we started the Bonfire, he wrote, these guys again, I turn on my radio and this stupid show's on, and I tweeted back, I hope you crash in your car.
I didn't say
that's
stupid, I
fucked
said
up.
dumb.
And then, by the
And
way,
I was with Max when you said that, which is fucking mean.
5 years ago, or 5 years later, this guy comes up to me after a show and he goes,
shit.
dude, you tweeted at me, I hope you crash your car. He's like, you guys are my favorite show. I was like, that's so weird that he's like, this shit sucks. What is this? And I was like, crash your fucking car. And then 5 years later, he's like, I love you guys.
Yeah, because they don't understand, for some reason, they don't understand how vulnerable we are because we take such shit from each other.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it comes from the fans, it's like, look, we want you to love us.
Yeah.
We do this for you. We expose our fucking everything about us. That's why the whole thing with, saying crazy shit on a podcast is not stand-up. This is as much stand-up this is as much comedy as anything because I'm trying to make you laugh, which is harder than making a crowd laugh.
Also, you're also creating it from scratch right in front of the people.
And I'm also the only way I can do that is exposing being the most vulnerable I could possibly be and the most honest I could possibly be. That's how you get to funny that makes you guys laugh, and then we put that out there for their enjoyment for free. Yeah. By the way, most of it's for nothing, and then you critique it. It's like, fuck.
Well, that's why I had a major problem with Judy Gold's article about Shane. Because I thought it was fucking dumb. It's clear she didn't research. It's clear that she was doing it as a money grab. And it was like, you kneecap
Did she get paid for that?
She's writing a book. That was like pure publicity. And it wasn't even a good point. And she's like, I listened to it. It's not even funny at all. It's like, you clearly didn't listen to it because he sets up what the podcast was in the beginning. Yeah. But I
talked to her about that. I said, listen, podcasting is if stand up.
It's open mic basically. You're workshopping.
It's harder than open mic because you're making comics laugh. There's no other that's why this exists.
Yeah.
We have the bomb bandana because we would
bandana.
Shut
Why
up.
is it so hard.
God damn.
Fucking working with
maybe these critics are right. You're a moron.
Wait a minute. No one ever said that. I never
what?
said that.
Oh fuck. God damn it. I think it's weird when, especially with the Shane thing, watching other comedians go against him when it was clearly a beneficial move for them, not a real criticism. They weren't being like, maybe you shouldn't, you should be worried about putting stuff out like that, as opposed to like, oh, fuck this guy, he's not funny, he sucks.
But I think people also...
I think it's just really weird when also like her and Lisa Traeger talk shit about Shane when they both did the same thing. You know what I mean?
What they both
like
did what?
Judy, they put out a clip of her dropping N-bombs on Rich and Bonnie's podcast.
To be funny.
To be funny. Yeah, what do you think? Shane was just being racist?
What did Lisa do?
She tweeted the N-word, and then everyone was like, or she said the N-word on a podcast, and everyone's like, fuck you. You did the same thing. It's so crazy when comics are like, you're shitting on a guy for doing the same thing you did, but just because he's a white guy.
First of all, comics, you shouldn't shit on any other
Yeah,
comic.
you shouldn't. No. Ape doesn't kill ape. Planet of the Apes.
What?
Ape shall not kill ape. No, I'm talking about white guys.
Oh.
White monkeys.
But
the reason why I say that, we've all done shit.
Yes.
And once you turn on you, now it's okay to come at me.
Yeah.
And then once we're going at each other, now we're all fucked because everybody has said fucked up shit in the name of funny. And people say, well, why would you want to hurt somebody's feelings? We don't.
Yeah.
No comic I know wants to hurt anybody's feelings and make somebody
quite the
sad.
opposite. Quite the opposite.
Yeah.
You want to make people feel less alone.
Well, that's
by joking around about this.
That's
stuff.
the thing with the Shane thing, and even the comment thing with I was just talking about is intent. I'm posting a video. My intent is to be like, hey, check out this joke. I hope you guys all laugh. This woman who comments, her intent is to be mean.
Well, I mean,
it's not to do anything else.
You suck.
She wrote, not funny at all.
Yeah, that's actually...
What's her intent?
I also understand...
It's not funny.
I also understand fans being sick of all this shit. All this talk.
Yeah. We got to just go back. This is what I go on to Twitter.
I understand when they're like, stop talking about comedy. I got it.
I got to agree. Let's stop. Because here's the deal. I go on Twitter and I read other... I'm like, you guys used to be funny.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that spent time talking about all this shit where you could have been writing jokes.
It's like I'm sitting there like Rosie O'Donnell. It's like, you were the funniest.
Yeah.
You were so funny.
Pull it up. The clip. The funniest.
Comic Spotlight.
Funniest.
No, not funniest.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll take that back. But she was funny. I liked Rosie.
Very
man.
funny. I loved her
Silly
show.
as shit.
Rosie O'Donnell show was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was
Fun.
fun. The
She was a
Nerf
cute
ball. The
little
Tom
fucking-
Cruise.
Loved it.
I watched it a lot.
I loved it. And
I'm
it's
a
like,
gay person.
I know you are.
Yeah.
But,
And I'm
I
here
mean, it's
for
like
it.
go back to being funny. Everybody's fucking
That's what it is.
commenting on shit. Shut
You know
the
why?
fuck up.
Because people saw that there was monetary gain by being an expert on shit. It's like everyone became
That's like me with film and
yeah,
MMA.
exactly. It's like
film,
you see how it
Right,
ruined
right.
Joe.
A film fun.
It ruined other people too.
Yeah.
It ruins a lot of people. I'm not scared of that.
What are you
though.
doing with
What a
that?
weak
That's
elbow.
my elbow.
Listen, let me tell you.
Your elbow couldn't cut butter.
I like it.
I bet you eat butter.
What happened to us?
What happened? I don't know.
What happened to this band?
Because he had to go
What
fucking
the hell? Kelly was Kelly the glue holding this thing together?
I love
For
Kelly.
Snuka?
I miss Kelly.
I don't fucking. What are you doing?
What?
Why don't you fucking
Come
say
on,
something?
Gabby.
Yeah.
What do you want?
I don't know. Say something.
Why don't you say something? You're
Hey.
very quiet.
Yeah, you know what you should
I'm
do
being
is
quiet
judge
today.
Joe's comedy sternly, and then we'll all turn on you.
Okay, Joe,
That's
you
what we-
suck.
Yeah, let's get her.
Yeah,
Your
whatever
dad
you-
blows at playing the
Yeah,
keyboards.
you're fucking
Fine.
thin. I shouldn't have wrote that the woman was fat. I feel bad. But I felt like we grew together.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you change these people.
Also, by the way, like when I see Judy Gold, I want to have a conversation with her about it. I want to be like, why did you?
I talked to her.
yeah, but
And
I haven't.
I had her. She called Shane,
I know.
and they
Shane,
talked.
Shane texted her.
Yeah.
The funniest video I've ever seen in my life when you gave her number.
Yeah.
There's this video of this little black girl online going, "How come every time I'm not around, you doing this, and then I show up and you don't have that energy?" He just texted her that
Oh, wow.
video, and I was like, "You're the funniest person I know."
I think he had that with another comic the other night.
What?
too.
He had
Oh.
what?
I think he had that with another comic who wrote something, and then he was like, "Hey, what was that about?"
Oh, by the way, shout out to Lori Kilmartin,
Why?
who went up to Shane and was like, "I apologize
For
I
what?
think about the whole
Yeah,
fucking
because she
thing."
say it online.
What? No,
So say it online.
I know. That's
It's
what
like
my whole
it's
theory
like
is.
Yeah,
a lot of these
that's
people are
happens
saying stuff in quiet.
Well,
that
the
happens
retract-
with other people.
But,
we know.
retract-
online, they're afraid of that group that they're involved
Right.
with attacking them because then they'll lose.
You-
They'll lose favor with those.
Yeah, but you're
people.
going to lose your cred among real people in real life, which I think is more
So
important.
Yeah,
what
I
did she
think
say? What happened?
No, nothing. Joe DeRosa told me about it. Joe was standing there with, and Lori walked up to Shane and was like, "Hey, sorry about that." And I was like, "I think that's at least the beginning of it turning the right way of people being like, hey,
Kid should have been on SNL. That's all.
yeah, well,
That's all. Let him
he's
deal.
not. He'll be fine.
Let him deal with it through. I mean, let him deal with it through comedy.
You know what's crazy
Let
is
them
that's
deal-
what
write a
that's what
skit.
Lauren wanted.
Write a skit.
Lauren
Let
was like, Lauren wanted to get him on the show to be like, he's funny.
Yeah,
Let him
it's
like be funny.
Fucking weird, man.
Well,
fucking
it's
weird.
It's an outrage. Outrage culture is a cottage industry right now, and people
Say
are making
cottage
money.
history again. But fucking
love
give me the
cottage
gloves. Do you have
industry.
your glove?
Where's your
I'll
glove?
fucking
They're
punch you
over
with my
there.
glove.
Oh, those are your boxing gloves?
Those are they're customized. It's for my
For
specific
little hands?
style of
I wish you were going to call
They
them your
fit-
tools. I wish you were going to call them your tools.
They fit
For-
little
Stop.
fingers.
That Poland Spring did nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
They do a lot.
You
I
call
don't
that a
wanna get into
jab?
that, but
Are you working on on boxing too?
Yeah.
it's mixed martial arts.
Yeah.
It's
You know what'd be fun
Here's
is
a
if-
joke that bombs every night. It's mixed martial arts. I do boxing, jiu-jitsu, and sobbing. Eats it every time. I had to drop it.
I'm going to wait to Twitter to take it on that joke.
I tweeted it. It did okay on Twitter, and then I do it live, and people are like,
Yeah.
"You stink."
Yeah.
You suck. You suck.
Anyways, Dan, you have a big
Dick.
night. No, he does not.
I have a
Head.
big head.
Go back to that photo up there.
Change it.
That's a great fucking shot of you, dude.
What are you, Bugs Bunny?
Look at those eyelashes.
Thanks, dude.
Holy
It's a
God.
little much.
It's a little much.
I mean, your pores are a little big.
The guy that
Listen,
set up the
a little
shot,
much.
put that on. I'm going to
I
change
like
that
it.
picture.
I'd pull
I
the
love it.
smile back about 4 inches.
Okay.
4
Just,
inches. It's
4
all the way
inches.
up here.
What do you think
I
about
gotta
that
get some new
shot?
headshot.
I think it's a good shot.
Thank
A
you,
good
Gabby.
one or
I think Dan's
sexy?
hot. I've said it before, and
Thank
I'll
you,
say it
Gabby.
again.
You'll
Yeah.
say it,
You're
really?
very attractive. You're very
You- wait a
beautiful,
minute.
and I appreciate that.
You said he's hot?
That's a
I've
beauty.
said it on the podcast 1,000 times.
Thank you, Gabby.
This
Now, let me
photo
ask you a
here, look at
question.
This is great.
I'm going to say something right now. I
Yeah.
think that Dan
Mm-hmm.
has taken more of a fancy towards you since
A shine.
Don't say
Whoa.
that. I think he's taken more of a fancy towards you since as time gone on, as you mature on this podcast.
Okay.
And you
Yeah.
start dressing like a fucking normal girl instead
opposed to?
instead of a beastie boy.
It's valid.
I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly,
I liked the Beastie Boys.
I'll take that.
So I think that there's something going on between you two. Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
Are you single, right?
I don't
I
know.
am single, but
And
I
you're
think there's a
single too,
mutual respect, and
Uh-huh.
I think Gabby's very attractive.
Thank
Wow.
you.
But it's the world of comedy,
Oh,
which
really?
I will no longer date in.
There you
Really?
go.
Yeah, I will
So
no
you're
longer
so
date in.
scenario here being
She's in comedy.
You're at a club one night, a party, hanging out.
Sure.
She's there. You're
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You're hanging out. You're stoned. She's a little high, drunk.
Sure.
Right. And you guys hanging out, dancing, talking,
No dancing.
and you get a, like
No
this
dancing for me
close,
Yeah.
either.
and you're not gonna fucking make a move.
Nope.
Here's the thing, though. Gabby's
respect that.
so
Nope.
close to quitting. So I feel like there's some hope
I've been
here.
so close for so long.
Yeah, like I think you could get in there.
I think you're right. Maybe I just let her, get a job at like an insurance agency.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
2
no.
years later, show up.
Yeah.
Can I ask a favor? And this is not to anyone specifically. This is anyone on Earth. Could somebody crack into Dan's website and change that one photo? Because it's really bumming me.
That one
can.
right there.
That one's great.
Which photo?
Yeah.
Love
I
that
like the
photo.
other
I
photo
was
better
half
than
drunk
this
in my
one.
yellow. I got yellow teeth.
Scroll. Great
Scroll,
photo.
scroll.
I was half
Great.
drunk.
Great
Look at
photo.
those.
Great.
This is beautiful. This is a great website.
Thank you.
Now go back up.
Shout out to Michael from
Go back up.
From who?
My guy Michael.
Go
Oh,
up to
scroll.
He does a great job.
It's on the front page.
It's there. It's the
Just go
Google
to the
image.
homepage.
It's that.
Yeah,
There,
we'll change it
Bugs
up. You know
Bunny.
what?
I mean, if anybody
Can I tell you?
listening,
I'll change it. That'll be the one photo I change for you.
thank you.
Why?
Look
Look
at
at this
Jazzy
one. That's
pick.
perfect. That's Dan Soder right there.
That
He's
looks-
saying, "What do you want from me? I got some jokes if you want them."
Do you like voices? I got a couple of voices.
Scroll down.
The
Go to
next
the-
one
go to the-
down.
But this one's
This
fun.
is like, hey,
Thank
I might
you.
be.
Yeah,
Who
you're welcome.
knows?
Can I-
Who knows?
That one's like, hey, you want to do? That's when Gabby's like, you want to hook up again? And
I
you're
go,
like,
I don't know.
Again? What's this again, Tom?
yeah. hi, you
That
wanna
one
hook
I
No,
picture. This is why I don't like that photo, and I'm being brutally honest. And if I'm
Yeah.
hurting your feelings, tell me.
No, let it rip.
That one I picture. The photographer goes, "Give me a little more."
That's what he did.
And you should have responded, "I'm not a more guy.
He's a very good
I'm this
photographer,
guy.
but
This is what I am." That photo up again.
he really liked it.
That's you.
That's me.
Just
You
That's,
should say the
nothing.
photographer.
that's shout out to Phil Provencio.
You say to the photographer,
That's
"This
Phil
is
Provencio.
you got me. That's it."
Who's
maybe
the one down there?
Maybe Becky Rodriguez can take a nice shot of me that I can change that photo.
All right. Well, Dan, you got a big night coming up that hopefully you're not using that photo on.
I'm not using that photo.
And it is
I'm half kidding.
an
Yes.
HBO
Yeah, HBO hour special.
special.
Yeah.
Now, HBO's been doing a good job.
Yeah, Gary Goldman's special was unbelievable.
It was great.
Loved it.
Yeah, great. Unbelievable. It's out there right now, the Depression.
The Great
Great
Depression.
Great Depression. Unbelievable. Now, you
Fucking
got...
fantastic. You were great in it. You were really great in it.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
I really like that part where you guys were talking.
It was
I got to
sweet.
talk to him about that, though, because I've been getting a lot of almost shit
What?
from people.
About what?
Because when I said I'm depressed, I have depression too.
Sure.
I don't have the same
You don't have
depression.
clinical. I mean, you don't.
I don't
have
have what he has, but
But you've
I
been in
am-
therapy for fucking years.
Yeah,
You have depression as a result of
I
trauma.
would, I would like to tell you why, unless you want to tell me.
I'm gonna
why I have
diagnose
to-
you.
Yeah, I
Pipe
mean,
down.
what the fuck?
Gabby, you want to go get a drink? Talk about Bobby's depression.
The
Yeah, let's
fuck,
break
dude?
that
I'm off the
sobriety.
wagon.
You literally, that's
I was trying to
sign
get your
of
back.
ADHD.
I was trying to get your back.
No, that's sign of ADHD.
100 I haven't smoked weed yet today. So
All right, well,
probably.
listen, next time smoke weed. I am
do it right now.
depressed, but I am not suicidal. I don't ever think about killing myself.
Ever?
Never.
You've never had one suicidal thought?
No, I don't. I'm not suicidal at all. I'm never suicidal. I think
I
I'm
had a
gonna
lot.
die. I think I'm gonna die, but not like you know, a car hitting me or life just a rock fucking falling off a cliff. Me not making it past tomorrow. I
Wow.
think of that, but not me killing myself.
Every day, baby.
You think of killing yourself,
Probably once a month.
buddy? Why?
I don't know. It's like you get,
For what? What are you gonna kill yourself for?
I don't
Being
know.
too successful?
No, it's not
See,
that. at all.
that's the wrong thing to say.
Thank
What?
you.
That's bad.
Why?
This is what people do. As somebody who's also dabbled in suicidal thoughts earlier today, people go, "But you have everything, you got it," and then you go, "I know, and I'm still not happy."
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
That makes the more people go, "But
doing
you
better."
fucking do this and this and this," and makes you go, "I know," and it's still not making me happy. The more success, it's adverse effects.
It got really bad when I was drinking. It got really, really bad.
the
when I was
alcohol is bad.
drinking. Yeah,
for the
yeah.
brain.
Like every morning, I was like, I should kill myself.
If we're being honest, I thought about killing myself when I saw that photo on Dan's website.
Hey, Joe. As I know you.
that photo makes you want to kill.
I know you're a finely tuned
And that's the
martial
face-
artist, and I
Joe, if he found out you killed yourself, that's the
go like
face he would
this.
make.
I would go like this. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure,
I go.
get
He
it.
finally did it.
I get it.
Sorry.
Did he leave me some of his
You
CDs?
have a special being filmed. What day?
October 23rd.
Fuck. Damn it. I wanted
October
to prove I was a
20
good friend.
October 23rd.
You never answered if you want to go to the early show or late show.
Next week.
Yeah, next Wednesday.
I'm in Boston.
Son of a bitch.
Wait a minute. Tuesday.
Do you leave Wednesday?
I leave Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Wednesday. It's all
It's
right.
okay. You want to make sure, when you collect
Are you
father
coming?
figures, you want
Yeah.
to make sure they're not there.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen.
I called you my older brother to my therapist today, but it's okay.
Buddy, I love you. Listen to me, buddy. I love you so much.
I
And
love you too. I totally get it.
can't tell you how proud I am of you that you have. I mean, I talk to Don about it all the time. I think you're an amazing actor.
Thanks.
You're a fucking incredible radio guy.
Thank you.
And the fact that you're also an amazing stand-up comedian, your talent is fucking stupid.
Thank you
Off
very
the
much.
charts, dude.
Thanks.
And
Steve.
and when I first met you, you just made me laugh.
That was so
Just a
yeah.
funny guy. So I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
And I'm so sad I couldn't be there. That's why I was trying to see if I could switch it up.
Yeah.
They have me going to Boston to do radio all morning. I was actually trying to get home. I was going to do radio, take a train all the way home.
You're crazy.
And then go take a train that night back to do radio in the morning again.
You're crazy.
And then take a train back.
Come on. You're crazy. I appreciate it. We're filming next Wednesday, and then it airs as of now. I think the premiere date's going to be December 7th.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
A day that will live in infamy.
Right? So I'm going to bomb big time. Drop bombs.
I can't wait.
Is that a Pearl
I'll be
Harbor
there.
joke?
Yeah. But Joe,
You're dropping
I'll
a
be there.
special
I
on
have
Pearl
it in
Harbor?
my.
Yeah. On Jay's birthday.
Wow.
Big Jay's birthday.
That's awesome.
It's in my calendar. I can't wait. I have a stand spot early. I'm going to come after.
So you're going to come to the late show?
Yeah.
All right. I got you.
I
Put
can't
me
wait.
on the late show just in case.
You're in. I got
Yeah?
you both on the late show.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
What's what do you got?
I wish we switched the order.
Yeah.
I'll be at the stand the night that Dan shoots his HBO special. I will be at the stand 8:15.
Oh, but you're going to be up at the fucking Vermont Comedy Club.
Oh, I
which
love
is
that club.
Great.
I'm at Burlington, Vermont Comedy Club. Vermont Comedy Club. Yeah,
How many
October
nights?
24th through 26th. And then what else is up there? Albany, Funny Bone, and Laugh Boston, November Thanksgiving weekend. I got it. If I can't do numbers in fucking Boston on Thanksgiving weekend, I'm gonna be sad.
Well, nobody-
So
Are you
get
doing
tickets November 29th
Who
and
goes to a
30th. Laugh
comedy show
Boston.
on thanks Friday and Saturday you'll do good, but
Friday,
not on
Saturday.
Thursday.
Well, I'm not working Thursday. I'm gonna be with my family.
That's pretty great, though, because you spend Thanksgiving and then just be there for gigs.
I can't wait. Yeah,
One of the
we'll be
most
there.
fun Thanksgivings I've ever had in my life was with the List family in Boston.
That was my last drinking Thanksgiving. We had a great
I
time.
sat outside and wept because I was so happy to be there.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Really, you cry a lot. You're
Yeah.
such an emotional little
I'm
boy.
I'm an emotional little boy, but I felt Joe List. I love Joe List, and something he doesn't get enough credit for is he's very good at bringing people in and making them feel loved.
Yeah, never
Oh,
been to
thanks.
his house.
Well,
Thanks for saying that.
Yeah, I think
Never
he's
been
invited
invited. Nope.
he invited you to a Christmas party last year for sure.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
I remember I was there.
Did not.
Yeah.
I was there when he invited
That's
you.
true.
Yeah, the
And you
day
couldn't
of.
come.
And now I'm gonna have two levels.
Yeah, he was.
Nope.
I've only been one time in 10 years.
Robert,
Yes.
you officiated my wedding. I mean, like, you're like
All right.
the
Yeah.
number
That
one
note,
guy.
yeah.
It's
Come
like
on. I
insane.
will be creeps,
Numero uno.
creepswithkids.com,
What a
creepswithkidstour.com.
lineup. Look at that
I
fucking
went and saw
lineup.
the show in
Montreal.
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 Best show I've ever seen. It was crazy.
Yeah, it starts this Friday,
insane.
Reading. Saturday, we're in Pittsburgh. And then Paramount Huntington next week.
Who do you think you're going to
Boston.
hate by the end of it?
I hate Voss
Voss.
right now.
Okay. Yeah,
I
but I know
literally-
you're starting, but
So
like,
we're talking today on the fucking phone about things. We're having everybody's on the conference call, and I'm like, okay, what do you guys? We're paying for it, so please, what do you? Because they're like, just coffee, water, about Florentine. I don't need anything.
Yeah.
So we're like, we're paying for it. What do you want? Just have food. And he's like, all right, we're gonna get a deli platter. And boss goes, can I get an onion?
what?
We're like, what? Yeah, put an onion with the deli platter. No. Why? Because everything will smell. Nobody gets onions. He wanted a fucking onion.
That's the best description of Rich Voss I've ever heard in my life. Where he goes, what do you guys got? A delicious meat platter? How about we throw a nice purple onion on there?
Yeah, we're like,
It's perfect because it stinks and he makes me cry.
Hey!
Hello,
Can't
folks.
be stopped.
dude.
Can't be
The
stopped.
truth.
Chop, 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 chop.
I just can't. I can't fucking stand him. That is like the 9. I mean, that's 20
Who
things.
wants an onion?
Let me
So,
tell you
raw?
something. He goes like this. I got a merch idea. Please don't just hear me out. I go, great. He goes, bumper stickers. I go, is it 1970? Who has a bumper? Nobody puts stickers on their fucking leased car.
Voss goes, is it okay if I sell CDs outside after the show?
He's already trying to hire a kid.
Hey, more like bumper stinkers.
Hey.
We have fucking, we say we're only selling one T-shirt, one poster. It's awesome. The T-shirts are amazing.
Sure.
It's all of us on the front. It says Creeps with Kids, and on the back, tour dates.
Great.
Fucking awesome.
Classic.
It's classic. And we're only selling that because that way we all just make the same money. We split it up at the end, blah, 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 blah. He was talking about, I'm going to hire a kid to be out front to sell my new CD.
What?
It's like you can't.
Yeah, I love him. I do love him, though, because if you told me this was like an Andy Kaufman character,
Yeah.
I'd be like, he's a comedic genius.
Yeah. Well, he is a funny guy.
He is very funny.
So, yeah, it starts this week. Get your tickets. We're going to ask you guys to retweet some stuff.
Hell yeah.
Day.
I'll do it from both accounts, mine and the Bonfire.
Oh, good. Are you control the Bonfire?
No.
Oh.
But Christine is very good at doing things like that.
We're going to try to get it to trend on Thursday.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Trend it up.
That's coming up. And please go to my website, patreon.com/Robert Kelly. Tomorrow morning at 12 o'clock, I'm filming Gary Gulman live from the shed.
Great.
Wow.
Yes, it's going to be awesome. I hope it's nice out.
Yeah.
And because it's getting cold for live from the shed. Mm-hmm. I'm going to have to switch it back up to live from the Pussycat again.
Get some heat dishes.
Anyways, that's coming out. I'm very excited. We got Mike Calta coming out this weekend, the one we filmed.
Love Mike Calta.
too.
And the one with Bill Burr is up there, killing it on patreon.com. It's $5 a month, and you will get all these YKWDs on Thursday, audio for you truckers, and video for you dudes who live at home and fucking look on YouTube. On Thursday, you get them early, and then you get all the live from the sheds and the one-on-ones and everything else I do up there. All the little skits we made and all that are up there for you guys. We are going to be releasing some of the live from the sheds, the old ones that have been up there for a year. We're going to be putting it on the YKWD YouTube page. We put the Quinn up there. We're going to be putting the Bennington up there. Look, they're just, you saw them. They're up there. You got them first. Then we're releasing them so we can get more people to sign up for the Patreon. That's what it's for. It's $5 a month. You guys are the best. Thank you for being a member of that. I just want to let you know that those will be, but all the new ones will be just for you, and for as long as we can keep them up there. So I just want to let you guys know that, so you don't get pissed at me. Well, what am I paying for? You paid for that. It's been a year. Relax. All the new ones are just you guys. So, and you guys are doing this to support creativity.
Yeah.
And YKWD. I've been doing it for 10 years for nothing.
Nothing.
Sorry, I just lost it.
For nothing.
Sorry.
Okay.
Nothing. Whoa.
Whoa.
Not at Becky.
Not at Becky.
It was a Joe.
She's
it was
so
in between them.
small.
She's so tiny. Joe, I need your karate.
That's how you. That's how you get.
Joe, you're supposed to protect.
Can I say something?
I
This is
wasn't
why
aware, but if I
women
knew.
scare me so much, because I did that as a joke, and you hear, "Why would you do that to Becky?"
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't mean it, and that's all. They could just go with that and take away everything.
Do you remember when Kelly and I were opening for you at Levity Live?
Yeah.
And I thought it was funny, and I took a tomato and threw it at Kelly, and it hit her, and both Kelly and Bobby just look at me and they go, "Why did you do that?" And I was like, "I thought it was gonna be funny."
Yeah.
And they were both like, "It's not."
Yeah.
And Kelly was like, "No, I've got tomato on my sweater." And I was like,
sad.
I thought it was going to be so funny. I go, "Hey," "Hey, Bobby,"
Yeah.
and I threw a fucking tomato at her, and everyone was like, "Don't do that."
That's the thing with all these people when they get upset. You're like, I was trying to be funny.
I know.
I
Yeah,
was
but
joking.
But poor
Dude, I
Kelly
remember-
had nothing.
I know.
And her sweater was a fuzzy sweater.
It was.
And she thought she looked pretty. And then this
"My
fucking
sweater!"
this lunatic
That was really
tomato
funny.
in her sweater.
If
That
it
was
was
really funny. I go,
So sad.
Kelly, maybe she's fuzzy, but if she turned those Z's on their sides, it would look like it would funny.
"Wow, yeah, way to go."
You're the
Don't
first
throw it
one.
hard. We don't throw it hard. We toss it.
Yeah.
I just said I'm suicidal.
I'm sorry.
Hey.
All right. Gabby, what do you got?
You can follow me on Instagram at Gabby is Brian. I have a podcast called Unabashed Podcast. I have a monthly show called Jiggy With It, first Wednesday of every month in Brooklyn. And then we made this commercial.
Oh,
well,
yes.
Becky made this commercial.
Becky made a commercial.
For the merch.
Commercial?
Yeah, a commercial. Let's watch it. You ready?
Wait,
Wait for Joe. Wait for Joe.
This is a commercial?
Here we go. Let's wait for Joe. Here we go. Oh, look at Zach. You look good on. Very photos.
Yeah, Zach. You clean up, dude. Look at that butt.
What?
Hang on.
Oh, dude. See him?
What are you looking at?
No, the girls. Damn. Yeah, I think one of them's a dude.
Yeah.
Girls, you in the dude?
Look at that funky butt.
No,
we're
not,
sweating.
dude.
Dudes.
Ooh.
Dudes.
I like it. Oh, look at Gabby, you hoe.
Becky!
Oh, look at that. Oh, she's doing. Oh, she's got the.
Yeah, look at these two hunks. Touching. Great.
I love it. And
Love
you-
Great.
As a
Good job,
cinema-
Becky.
My
as a
favorite part-
cinephile, I really enjoyed that.
I liked it too, and I'm so glad they didn't use Gabby's ass in that.
I had sweatpants on.
Thank.
I forgot the ass memo. Didn't wear jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Covered it up.
I don't want to see Gabby's ass, but your ass was plump.
Thanks.
I think a nice juicy butt. They call that. I think Keith Robinson would call your butt juicy.
Oh, look at that butt. You
Look
got
at
a
that juicy butt.
Becky got a juicy butt.
And what's her name?
Zach's
Khalees?
butt.
No, Khalees.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she's beautiful.
Totally.
She looked great in the hoodie.
Totally.
You
Great
guys all look
commercial.
great. Good for you. All right, put that. That's
Shout
gonna be
out
fun.
to the videographer, Tanner Williams, Lil Kinky 69.
Yeah, check him out. Thank you very much. And of course, Chris. Chris is the man.
Yeah, Chris wrote the script.
And Zach for acting. Zach, you were pretty good.
Great acting, Zach.
Great
A lot
Zacting.
of Oscar buzz.
Great job.
Zacting.
Zacting was
Here,
fun.
there's a lot of
That's a
awesome
lot
funny.
of fun.
I'm a pun guy. I like puns, and I'm sticking with the puns.
You're a
Yeah,
punny
don't
guy.
be punny.
Fuck
Pun
your
it up.
mother.
And what do you got, sweetie?
Oh, I'm at Human Places, the Easy 3 on Instagram.
Great.
And if you want any of this merch,
Oh, yeah. RememberToBeHappy.com. The
Yeah.
choose a number.
all the stuff, the Buddha dude's up there.
And it's all on sale, 20% off.
20% off right now
For
the
1 month only.
for the month only for Christmas. You want to get if you're a fan of this podcast, a lot of people want that Buddha one. They love the Buddha one.
Great.
It's awesome.
And the We Are the Dudes, man. If I see you wearing that shirt at a show, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to give you a big hug.
I want to get that one.
The We Are the Dudes or the Buddha?
Look at the
People
Buddha sweatshirt.
The Buddha.
Duda.
Yeah.
Haha.
The Duda.
Still can't
I
turn
like
it
it.
off.
Thank
I
you.
found out what the actual symbols mean. A Japanese guy came up to me in L.A. and he went, "That means brother."
Really?
And I was like, "No, it means dude." He goes, "No."
That's so funny. You have been lied to.
Yeah.
You have a great lie. You have built your empire on a lie. Mr. Kerry, you are a liar.
Fired.
Canceled.
Canceled.
Qdoba.
He's canceled.
Canceled.
I always
You're
think
fired.
Qdoba sounds Japanese.
Qdoba.
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 Doesn't it?
It does.
Or is that bad to say?
Qdoba?
Qdoba.
I gotta go pick Max up at school.
Hey!
Yeah.
Have
He's
fun.
doing so good.
Yeah, good kid.
Well,
Well,
he's doing well.
fuck off.
yeah.
Idiot.
He's not the one
Why
in
did
school.
you just call me?
I was joking.
He corrected me this morning.
What did he
Max did?
say?
Like what he just did. I forget what it was, but he corrected me. I said something. He goes, "Dad, that's not it." And he told me the right one. And I looked over at Dawn, and she was like, and I just wanted to go, "It's you."
Yeah.
I know you fucking did it. You fucking.
But all the way, real quick, shout out to Max for getting those 500 tickets.
Did you see
I
that?
saw that.
Son of a bitch. Everybody's whacking the thing with the Joe, what are you doing?
I said I read an email. I thought the show was over.
No, it's not. We're still talking.
Talk about his son.
realize.
We're
I
talking
mean,
about his
who,
son.
I mean,
Sorry.
it's one of the things
baby
that
boy.
freaks me out the most on my podcast.
Sure.
Some reason people come on this show and they take their phones out.
Let me tell you what I've been beaten
I can
into.
tell you why.
You have never done it.
Oh, I did, and I've been screamed at because of it.
By who?
Yeah.
You.
Yeah.
That's why I
And
don't do
I'm
it.
trying not, but here's the thing: is that and now you don't do it, and
No.
you're a good person.
I'm a good
and
boy.
here-
You almost just said you're a good boy.
And now if
You wanted to say you're a good boy.
you're a good friend,
Thank you.
and now my other friend is on his stupid phone reading a fucking. I have
Checking DMs.
19 fucking emails.
He said emails.
I
He's
have
not even
all
checking
kinds
emails.
of
He's
shit
checking
going on.
DMs.
I got fucking my wife. I got Bonnie McFarlane. I got Deborah Bennington. All these people. I haven't. I could be looking at them, but I
You
don't.
just secretly read the message while doing
There's no
your
messages.
speech.
You can't read them.
They're right on
I
the
don't-
thing.
I have a wife. I don't have my messages out.
Yeah.
Are you nuts?
Good point.
Okay, you're on your fucking phone with your head down.
I'm on the phone. But
It
first of all,
bothers me.
I thought the show was
If
over.
you're on
I
the
thought we
show
wrapped
and
up
you're
the
on your
show.
phone, that means you have no respect
Joe, you just
for
got a
anybody
text.
on the show.
Incorrect. Here's the thing.
Anybody on the show, and by far you don't have respect for this show.
I don't
From now
respect
on, I'm
many of the people
fucking
here.
calling anybody out on my phone. You
Do
want
it.
it on your dumb phone? There's the fucking door.
May
There
I?
it is.
May
There's the
I
door.
retort?
Goodbye.
There's the curtain.
May I
Goodbye.
retort?
Walk through the curtain.
Walk
May I
the line.
retort?
Go ahead, retort.
I thought the show was kind of over. We kind of wrapped up. We said our things. Okay, good night, everybody. I thought there was good nights happening. The show's from 12 to 2. It's after 2. You got me from 12 to 2, and I got here early, as always.
As always.
And it's midday. You're doing the show during the day.
You told me
So
to
I'm
do it
getting all
during the
emails. So
day.
people
So
know
you were a
said-
big part of the day.
You said
It's gotta
day.
be day.
You said it.
This show changed to nighttime.
I didn't
I've
like
never
it.
been able to
I
do
don't like it. I
And
can't do it
now,
because we
here's
do
the thing.
spots.
And you know what we get?
What?
Dan and I have to deal with.
What?
Oh, you went and got too big.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bobby helped you.
Yeah.
And now you just ditch him because you got your own thing.
jumped
I
ship.
go, no.
No, I'm with
he
him.
moved the show to
The show
fucking
The
from
show.
now
nighttime.
on is at 12 on Tuesdays.
And I got to
during
get
the day.
shit.
I can only get here at
Odds.
12:30.
I'm getting
12:30 on why?
Get therapy.
Can we do one?
12:30 at fucking 12.
I'm getting
And I'm not
shit
gonna lie.
from back
What
home.
about
Everyone's
one?
going, oh,
If
you're
we could-
fucking too good for Bobby.
If we could move it to Wednesdays, that would just be.
Wednesday's okay. I can do
Wednesdays are
Wednesday.
good. We do double bonfires on Tuesday.
Wednesday's
It's
good
a
because
lot.
Tuesday, Thursday, I do MMA.
From now on, we do Wednesdays at 12.
And Kelly Festukas moving back to the United States.
Hello?
I'm back, everyone!
Fuck you, Gabby. Fuck your cunt.
Get out of here! Lewis, take your glasses off and kiss me!
And take that fucking Mexican and get him
I
out of my chair.
don't like him!
Shout out, Kelly. We miss you.
All right, guys. Zach, what do you got?
Zach, the new guy.
I love you, Zach.
Can we read our emails during his plug, at least?
Yes.
Come on.
You know what, dude? We'll see you next week.